Chapter 4 Dragon Season. Welcome, everyone, to DieFall Presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist. And you know what? This is another thing I always forget. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to remember one day. Episode 15? 15. Holy F. Nice. Wow, we've been doing this for 15 episodes. That's pretty freaking cool. Welcome, everyone. So I was a dummy and forgot that we normally do this show at 3 p.m. It's 4 now, so that's fine. But everything's good and fine and dandy, and we love it. To answer the question that was asked, Mike asked me a question right before we did this. If you go check the Twitter right now, there's a nice little clip there of Bravo being Bravo. So I'll link it in the chat here. It's super adorable. But who puts those together? People in chat make Twitch clips. I think that one was probably one of... I think Zombie Fighter's been making most of these. And I just went in and edited it to do like the zooming and whatever. So I can just download it and do the thing. But it's super cool. So welcome, everyone. It's episode 15. How have you guys been? Bravo, you posted a thing today in Discord that said we were doing a Friday the 13th. So is it Friday the 13th themed, or is it on Friday the 13th?
No, it's Friday the 13th themed. As I'm becoming an adult, which will soon, can't trick or treat anymore.
Right, sure. Yeah.
But I always have all my friends over for Halloween. And I was like, what can we do that will be fun instead of just hang out and give candy out? So I was like, what's one really quick, like 2-shot, maybe, prep for it and then on Halloween play it, or just like throw my friends into it kind of a thing. And I was like, I was thinking about Monster of the Week and like Call of Cthulhu. And I was like, let's just escape from the crazy killer. And if you don't make it, you don't make it kind of a situation where we could do it in like an hour or two. So that's what I'm doing.
That sounds awesome. Wait, so are you going to run it in like Cthulhu? You're going to do like the whole sanity thing? Or...
Yeah, I'm going to try and
that's awesome.
On that. If anything, I want to make it as minimal, dice, like multiple dice. Because you know how Monster of the Week is only 2d6?
Mm-hmm.
Essentially just like use a 20 for everything. Because like if you think about it in Friday the 13th terms, you really can't kill the big baddie. You just
can't kill the baddie
away from him.
Yeah.
So no damage die or anything like that, but all by chance. But also I want it to be able to welcome people who have never played D&D before, because like that, honestly, that's why I like Monster of the Week so much, is so you can like people who are like, I'm kind of into D&D, but it's a lot of math and a lot of work, where you're just like, no, just tell me what you want to do and I'll tell you if you can do it or not. So
yeah,
it's gonna be my first time DMing. So
that's your first time. Wait, you haven't DM'd yet?
I've been kind of putting it off because I have that Western I really want to finish, but yeah, it's horrible.
That's awesome. That's super cool. Well, A, proud of you. B, it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna do a great job.
Hey, and if it turns out well, I'll put it out for the world to see. Everyone can play.
Ooh, nice. Sounds very good. Dungeon Dame, how have you been? You showed off a little thing earlier in the call. Do you want to show people what you've been up to?
So I have fallen into the rabbit hole that is Gunpla, and I've been building my first Gundam. So this is him. I'm repainting him. He was blue and white and red before, and now he is no longer those colors. He is currently headless. I'm sorry. We're working on it. But I will be continuing to paint him on Tuesday, I think, probably. So
nice.
I can always do that. But that's what I've been doing with my life lately. I went to a fun baby shower yesterday, which required us sitting and watching the lady open presents for almost 2 hours because everybody brought too many. There was so many.
Good. Yes. Showered. Effectively showered.
She was effectively showered.
Stella, you on Friday, I didn't get to catch the actual show portion of it, but how did your Dark Matter game go?
It went very well. Dungeon Dame is a player in that show. In a nutshell, they crash landed on a planet, and the people that live on that planet think that the players are gods.
Oh, that's good. Wow. Okay, cool. Cool.
They're taking advantage of it.
I don't doubt that. I don't think I've ever heard of like any actual PCs that would be like, nah, man, we're gonna tell them we're not, and we're not gonna take advantage of all of these situations. Yeah.
I think we did
That's
try
really
and tell them we're not, and they didn't believe us.
Oh, really? You failed the deception on telling the truth, so sorry.
Someone
Nice.
asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Just when they ask for proof, you deflect somehow.
We just do magic. That's all we need to prove that we're
Oh,
gods.
yeah, that works. That works. Totally. Mike, how you been, buddy? What have you been up to? What's on the plate right now? And where are the body pillows?
Yes.
Body pillows are being researched right now because
Good.
I'm having trouble figuring out how to integrate the shops that make them with the shops that sell them.
Yeah.
It's different than when I did print on demand stuff years ago, because it used to just all be like the store prints them and then ships them. But now there's like different levels and different subscriptions to each person that you gotta subscribe to, and it's weird. So they're being researched. And
Everyone has subscription costs now.
no,
It's
they do.
unreal. Everything I put any of our stuff on, not like merch wise, but like the shows or like podcasts or anything like that, they're like, pay this much for a year, and
Yeah.
then you're gonna pay this much for next year, and it's just it never ends. It's great.
Yeah. So all that's
Great.
currently in process. It's getting worked on. But
Hmm.
other than that, just doing my thing.
Nice, dude. Glad to hear it. So what I think this is just in general, I want to share this because it had me super hyped last night. So about 2 years ago, Megan and I at MomoCon, which is like an anime convention in Atlanta, bought Cowboy Bebop on Blu-ray and had yet to ever watch it. And we started it last night and watched 4 episodes, and it's freaking awesome. And I love everything about it. And all I want to do is just run some like space opera cyberpunk future game now forever. That's all I want to do. Also, additionally to that, all I've been playing this week, and Duzin, if he was here, would attest to this. I bought No Man's Sky because it was on 50% off, and it's Minecraft in space, and it's fucking awesome. And I have a spaceship, and I shoot pirates, and I travel through planets and stuff. It's awesome, and it's really scratching that itch right now. But I really want to do a space-themed something or another at some point in time. But eventually, one day, we have other things to do first. Things that are super waifu anime related that we'll announce at a future portion in time. So don't worry about it yet. So that all being said, tomorrow we're probably going to have Cyprus at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be ready for that because I'm gone on Thursday. I'm going to a convention called Dragon Con, which it's just Dungeons and Dragons in like Comic-Con in Georgia form. So it's fun. You guys want to play Dungeons and Dragons today? You want to like do the thing?
Nah,
Maybe-
I think I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
You're over. Oh yeah, okay. No, that's cool. I totally understand. I get that.
It's
Yeah,
like
Yeah, chat for a
it's
while.
not cool anymore.
it's not hip, right? It's
Oh,
not like the cool thing.
Guys, it was
Uh.
never cool. It was never hip.
Oh, yeah, that too.
But before
But
we
do you
quit,
wanna,
how about
like-
we play one more game?
One more game.
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can do one more game.
You want to do one more?
I can do one
All
more.
right, yeah. Let's do one more. All right. So let's roll me some d20s. All right, let's just let's see who gets to kick off the game today. Ooh, that's a 20.
Ooh.
That looks nice, Ferris.
Ugh.
14, 5, and 3. 17. So it's an equal between Varys and
Roll.
Mina.
Between
no.
those
But-
two.
Yeah. So let's do this. Varys and Mina roll off with just a flat d20 roll, and whoever gets the highest number doesn't have to do it. Okay. I think the dice have spoken. You will be doing the recap together. In character. Ready, go.
Character.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Well,
Recap for me.
do last time, Mina? I forgot all of it. You tell the whole story.
Varys, go hide under a table. It's fine. Here, have some pocket snacks. Well, first things first, Kai overheard me talking to Thibaut through the, I don't know where she overheard it, but she did overhear it.
Who's that? I don't know who that is yet.
Shh! Eat your pocket snacks! Kai and I went down to the cellar and had a little conversation where I introduced her to Thibaut. And she agreed to keep quiet about my new boyfriend, I think she thought he was. And then we, after that, we went to, sorry, it's the wrong page. We went to the Forbidden Lock so that we could identify the key that we had found in the, can't remember what it's called, mausoleum.
There you go.
The mausoleum. And we went and talked with Avi. And they told us it was made by Alaspa Elmar in the Trades Ward. She is a finicky and secretive woman, they told us. And they were correct. We went there. And we tried to open a box, or at least Malia tried to open a box for quite a while, and she spent many gold.
Very good at it.
Yes, but we did convince Alaspa that we were working with the... I can't even remember who we were working with.
Harpers.
The Harpers.
Yeah, because you're all turncoats and you can't decide who you actually work
which one
for.
are we working for again?
Right.
Yeah. So we convinced her we were working with the Harpers, and she told us who this key was for and where we could potentially find them. And that was at an old abandoned windmill where a bunch of homeless people were living. And we encountered Gigi and a few others whom Malia offered work at the Trollskull Manor. And yes, so now we are going to have a bunch of homeless people working for us. Hooray. And
They were nice.
Well, Gigi was nice. We went upstairs to go find Volcar Kibbins, and Varys fell through a hole in the floor and confused a bunch more homeless people with money and ran away. And Kai found a room full of pigeons and pigeon poop, and she went rummaging through it all. She found something, but I don't know what it was that she found. And then we found Lester gone and Volcar, and I told them they were no longer allowed to rob graves. They needed to give up that portion of their profession. And they told us where we could find Lasser Merkleve, who owns Dandy Mops down in the Trades Ward, and he is probably who has the Stone of Galore. And then we went and bothered our good friend Zoblob, whom we stole a bell from, that can summon an assassin demon of some sort. Tipo found that for us, and Malia got a comb, and Varys attempted to steal the beholder, but he could not lift it.
It's too heavy. It's too high up in the air. Couldn't get it.
No, you could not. And then we went to Dandy Mops, and it was closed. So we looked in their cellar, and there was a path to the sewer, and that is where we stopped.
Yeah, you guys headed back to the yawning portal to basically pass the time until night, because the road was pretty well traveled near Dandy Mops, and you would have likely been noticed at some point in time breaking into someone's cellar. So that was very well done. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, I think that's where we find ourselves. You all in the yawning portal, having a drink, a meal, a chat or two. And that being said, I believe, I don't think it would have mattered as of right now, but this would have constituted as a short rest. You would have spent a couple hours here, kind of just hanging out, talking to people, doing your thing. So you're all level 5 now, because I totally forgot that was a thing.
Woo!
Yeah, so welcome to level 5, hanging out in a bar. That's all you had to do. Hit level 5, hang out in a bar.
Easy.
Seems pretty easy.
Hearing everything we've been doing.
Absolutely. So if you guys need help doing level 5 stuff, we did talk about this a little bit before the show. So if you need any help incorporating your stuff, we can do that right now while you're hanging out, waiting for nighttime here in the Yawning Portal. That being said, let me head on over to the stats screen here. Let's roll for some HP, everybody. Let's do some HP rolls. Who wants to go first?
Scared.
And I'm gonna update everyone's stat sheet here.
Malia will go first.
Malia, that is very brave considering the last time we both rolled HP over on Cyprus, it did not turn out very good. So yeah, go ahead, roll me some HP. Let's see what happens.
I think that the odds are in my favor. It is unlikely I will get another 1.
That's hopefully true. A crit, yeah, nice. A D8. Hit the 8 on the die. You now have a total of 26 HP, which is great because apparently you're the tank of this group. So feels good. Well rolled, Stella. Well rolled.
Thank you.
Who is next?
I'll go next.
Excellent. Varys.
I gotta
Roll me some HP.
Oh, 1 D10. 9.
9.
Like-
Do you have a con bonus? No, you don't. Okay,
No.
cool. But 9, very well rolled. Excellently done. You now have 34 HP. Holy
Hell
crap.
yeah.
That's a lot. Nicely done.
And I get a proficiency bonus add-on.
Nice, perfect. On your character sheet, there should be a part where you select the level, and it should auto-update your proficiency bonus.
There we go.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next? My spellcasters, Cry and Mina.
I'll go next.
Oh no,
All right.
I go last.
Yeah, Cry. So again, for future reference, Mike, as well, if you just select, if you hit the word hit die, it will roll your hit points.
Oh, okay.
So you can do that during short rests, and that'll be your hit die roll for that. And it also works for level ups.
Okay.
5. So pretty middle of the road, to be honest, on a D6. So not too terribly bad. You now have 31 HP here at level 5. So hey, feeling pretty good about that. Feeling pretty good. Let me know if you need help with your spells and spell slots and things of that nature.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm a professional.
I don't doubt it. Mina, last and certainly not least,
Okay.
roll me some HP.
Well, that's not bad.
An 8. Yeah, I mean, you rolled a 7 on the die, got the +1 for your con, and holy crap, you now have 40 HP. What the heck? I had no idea you had the highest HP in the group. That's incredible.
I sure do.
Wow, very cool, very cool. It looks like when I did Malia's, it didn't actually save. Boo. Yeah, I didn't want to save the 6. There we go. So Malia now has 26 HP. Mina has 40. Cry has 31, and Varys has 34. Perfect. Well done, guys. So yeah, you find yourselves in the Yawning Portal, having enjoyed a nice reprieve. As you've been sitting here listening to the harp player in the corner, let's say, and the rowdiness of fellow adventurers and other people here in the bar, it's begun to rain outside. It's quite a downpour, really. Spring in Waterdeep is generally chilly and wet, and it's been foggy most days, and it tends to burn off in the afternoons, but this is a downpour. And those of you that have been living here in Waterdeep for some time, at least a year or two, would know that the rain is unlikely to let up throughout the night. What would you like to do today? Well, this evening, I guess.
Varys has already forgotten about the task at hand as he's under a table eating everything in front of him.
You've had a pretty much endless supply of things that Bonnie has brought to your table, scraps and otherwise from other tables, placed on top in your customary position, and you've been well fed today.
Malia, had you gone off to go socialize again, or were you sticking with the group?
Yes, I must make my rounds.
So,
Susan, hello.
Oh, darling. Such a pleasure to see you. How are you? You're looking quite dapper. Those boots, though, where did you get them?
Oh, I got them on discount.
Discount?
Over in the Southern Ward. Would you believe that?
Did you just get them from Pietron's again?
Maybe.
I must go by there. It's been so long since I've seen the man.
Oh, you should. Oh, look at my hat. You could slay a person or two with this sort of style.
That's from him as well. Did you just buy everything from there?
Who needs another store when you have one like Pietron's?
I like to spread my patronage around a little bit. But you're right, Pietron does have some of the finer pieces.
Oh, Susan, do say hi before you leave for the rest of the day. I must continue my rounds.
Oh, I will. She won't.
Malia won't look for her.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah, so I mean, like, you've been here for a couple hours. You've been able to talk to as many people as you would like to. If you wanted to check in with anyone, you could have. So let me know if that's the case. Otherwise, the sun is setting. It's pouring outside. You have plans to go into a cellar, so.
I think before they do, Mina is going to call everybody over to a booth that is relatively secluded.
Sure, easy enough.
She's going to have her family meeting with you guys.
Yeah, so you gather the troops. One of them underneath the booth table, the rest of them sitting around it. But yeah, you have your family there.
All right, you three. Varys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You go down there? All right.
Thumb up from under the table.
Cool. So, Kai already has met my my good friend here, but I figured because we are going into a sewer where we almost died last time, perhaps I should tell you about Tipo. Tipo, is he still here?
I'm always here. Come on now.
If you could just go over there, but
like here?
Yeah,
like
but
in front of everyone?
Just in front of these guys. Don't make
Yeah, but we're in a bar. There's so many people here.
Yeah, but in the corner, just like away.
Okay. And out of the ether pops Tipo, this scorpion-tailed, impish-looking demon.
Yes, so this is Tipo, and he is a friend of mine that has been given to me sort of from my patron who supplies me with my magic. He has also acquired an item for us, if I remember correctly. Tipo?
Oh, we're gonna talk about this now too?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you all want to hear about the teachings of Belial first? You know?
No, perhaps that later.
Our great lord and cataclysm maker?
No, it's well, just the bell, Tipo. Just the bell.
Fine. Hold on. Like, turns around and like covers himself up with like his wings, and from somewhere pulls out for him this like arm-sized bell, this purple bell, and he puts it down on the table with a little tinkling. Voila! Your bell.
I do not ring it.
Nina, we must update the social circles in which you circumvent. This is a bit troubling.
To be fair, I didn't actually have a choice in this matter. But Tipo has proved to be quite useful, wouldn't you say? Oh, so this bell does things.
Yeah. So you read the side of this thing here, right around the edge, and he points to like around the edge of the bell is this writing in Infernal, which I think you can read Infernal. If you can't, you should be able to. So, congratulations, you read Infernal and understand Infernal. It says a name, and in Infernal it says Brastrel.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So Tipo let me know that what it does is it summons. Is it a demon or?
Ew, devil. It's hard to tell sometimes which realm of gross you're pulling things from, but no, this is one of ours.
Oh, yes. So it is a devil assassin, and it will kill whatever we tell it to.
Right, pretty much. I mean, in a nutshell, yes. Wildly powerful devil. So, like, you better be sure when you're summoning it.
Right. So don't ring it, Kai. We're just going to let it be silent for a little while. And then, no, you don't. No. Yes. So we have this now. Just as a heads up, if we need it in dire straits, this is a thing we have.
All right.
I mean, you could just summon him and let him go. And just do his thing.
No. Maybe later.
I mean, I saw the bell when we went into Zoblobs and
Yeah.
I rang it the first time.
Yeah. Ring it again.
I mean,
Yes. I don't know if that works when you have no blood and you're just pale. It's not quite. I mean, you're still cute. No, you can ring it when we need to summon them, but no ringing it before then.
okay.
Okay? Okay. Yes, so that's Tipo. If you hear me talking to myself, that's this guy.
Uh-huh.
He can turn into things as well. So if Kiggs happens to see a rat that is running around that seems smarter than the other rats, relatively smarter than the other rats, it's probably this guy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Pet, good dog.
Stop it! Why do you pet so hard?
Malia looks a little nervous. She's like pulling on her collar. Mina,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps you should have your very, very little friend hiding and a bit less conspicuous, as to some people think you're a bit of a demon and a devil yourself around
Oh,
here.
yes.
sometimes.
Tipo, go back invisible.
Fine. And as he does so, he looks over at Molly and goes, "Ah!" No. And he's gone.
Oh, a bit feisty, that one.
Yes. Very. But just so,
I like him.
did you even see him?
I heard him.
Ah.
Anyways, just so that there are no surprises down there if he happens to come out and help us.
All right. You see, Molly's just really awkward, but she's rolling with it.
That's fine.
Yeah, some things have just been made very apparent because I don't think it's been talked about before. Mina has a patron who gives her magic. That was never talked about at any given point in time, so she just brought this up casually at a table.
Yep.
She woke up with horns one day. That's like,
Mina does a lot of weird things.
yeah. What's a devil familiar after someone
So-
grows horns? Whatever.
So casual. So casual about all of it. Man. All right.
Malia leans forward and like touches Mina's hand and says, "If you're ever in any trouble, you just let me know, all right? I've heard some things about demons and devils, and I know they can be quite tricky, so the stories say."
Not this one.
Oh, all right then.
Wow.
But I will let you know. Thank you, Malia.
Don't ever make a deal that you cannot pay on.
Mina is still very aware that she needs to sign some paperwork at some time and has not yet.
Yep. Not yet.
Not yet. Sometime. She said she'd do it sometime.
True.
We've been busy.
Yeah. It's,
So busy.
golden stuff. All right. Is ready for the sewers?
Well, it is raining quite heavily outside. However, this would help our cover, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Cry's gonna make her way slowly a little more further than everyone outside and just like be in the rain.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you guys are already walking out.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just gonna do it.
Yeah. So you head out into the rain. It's quite the downpour now. Those of you that have cloaks, pull the hoods up over your heads and things of that nature. But it is a downpour. So you make your way back over to the trades ward where you found Dandy Mops. I know, right? Great name for a place.
I love Dandy Mop.
So yeah, Dandy Mops is the store that you went to, and it sells all sorts of powdered wigs of various styles. It seems still closed, like it was before. The iron gate in front of the main entryway closed and locked. Unlike earlier today, the rain has driven most people from the streets. It seems much quieter than when you were here previously today. Cellars out back still unlocked. It is dark and wet.
The street looks particularly quiet. Should we try to break into Dandy Mops itself?
Yes.
Such conviction.
Really? Really?
I mean, while we're here.
I think I
Sure.
hear a voice that says, no, it's not a good idea. We should
Oh,
stick to the plan.
you absolutely can. I just think this is really funny that immediately, yes, we're robbing the place. Yes.
Let's break in.
Let's get ourselves some wigs.
the wigs.
God.
I was thinking more of clues, because clearly this guy running Dandy Mops is weird and doing stuff and hiding things.
Shady dude.
Sure.
He's just
Like-
selling wigs. He's a good guy.
Never trust
Wigs.
someone who sells wigs.
And hiring people to rob graves.
Hair never stops growing.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you trust someone that robs graves?
Let's see if Lazar Merklov has any dirty laundry.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I love it.
My God.
Yeah, so you come up to this, I mean, it's like a wrought iron gate, right? It's closed across the front door, and it seems to have a lock on it. You
There's a
would
back
like
door,
to
wasn't there?
break in? Oh, yeah. There's a back door as well.
To the back door.
To the back
The
door.
back door. It's it's next to the cellar. Doesn't seem to have the same security measures because it's interior to a fence. So you guys hop the fence like you did previously in the rain. Roll perception checks for me, just in case. Oh, disadvantage. The rain's coming down pretty good, so.
Oops.
Vars, give me one more.
One more?
Yeah, for at disadvantage.
Oh, at disadvantage. Whoops.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. No worries. Yeah, so 15 for Varus, Mina 17, Cry 8, and Stella, if you switch over to your character next time.
Sorry.
Good. And Malia 8 as well. So Varus and Mina, you are sure that it's dark, and through the magical lamp light that exists here in the trades district, that there's no one around.
Malia, there's no one here. Go do your thing, but check for traps.
Check for,
Yes.
Check for traps.
Oh, Mina, you would be an excellent security specialist. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm going to check for
My
traps.
God.
No more
Yeah,
acid
sure.
face.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Roll me some investigation.
Yes, I can. 18.
Yeah, an 18 investigation. Doesn't seem trapped. It's just a lock. Seems much simpler than the locks you were trying previously today in a certain store.
I think I can open this no problem. I'll take a pin from under my hat. And use my thieves' tools.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll your thieves' tools check.
21.
Oh, absolutely. It's a relief that your skills do not fail you on regular person's locks. Easily enough, you're able to click, unlock the door, and Dandy Mops is at your disposal.
I will check the entrance for any traps.
Sure, roll me investigation.
Oh god, I...
Kind of slide the door open slowly. It just seems like a shop.
All right. Let's be quick and quiet, my friends. Why don't one of you with dark vision go first?
I will go first.
Okay.
Yeah, the as you do say, dark vision. It is dark outside. Some of the external lamp light from the street does penetrate through the windows of the wig shop because they do have wigs on display and they do have many windows to display them from. You do see inside a small lantern hanging in the center of the room that seems to be gently lit as well, but it is dim light. You make your way inside, Mina.
Right. Nothing has stabbed me, so it's good.
Nothing has seemed to stab you. You've walked into a back room. Back here, it looks like this is where the wigs are made. There are various, busts with wigs on them. Some of them in states of disrepair or repair, and some new ones. There's lengths of hair hanging off of racks. You seem to be where the wigs are made.
Right. Seems safe. Come on in.
Cry's gonna touch every wig.
Yeah, you can. They're all around you.
Before we get too far into the store, let me use a little bit of magic to get the mud and rain off your boots so you're not sopping wet throughout the whole place.
Sure, yeah. Because, it'll be really noticeable when you guys are trudging mud and wetness through the entire building. I'm assuming you're going to use prestidigitation here.
Yes, please.
What is the size that prestidigitation can clean at any given point in time?
Here. I think it's 5 feet cubes.
No larger than 1 cubic foot.
Okay. 1 foot.
It's a cubic foot. So it's relatively easy. You could just basically look at any person's boots next to each other if they stand together and clean them immediately. So about 6 seconds per time that you do this. So in about 30 seconds, everyone's boots are clean and dry.
All right. Leave no drawer unopened. Make sure you close everything after yourself. And do not try on any of the wigs. They might have lice.
Varys already has one over his head before she puts that
Cry too.
back.
Cry looks at Varys and then looks inside the wig. Does she see
they have
lice?
bugs.
You'd like to look for the lice in the
I'll look
darkness
for
here?
lice.
You have dark vision. Go for it. Yeah. Roll me perception. See if you find it.
Oh my
Or investigation, whichever one's higher for you.
God.
8. No, but it smells powdered. Somewhat pleasant for maybe anyone but Cry. I don't know how she likes clean things.
She's battling inside herself. She's like, I want to try this on, but Molly has said no, but I want to do it, but no, I can't do it. And so she's gonna put it back and pout.
Okay. Yeah, you put it back on the little mannequin bust and
She pets it longingly. Someday, my friend. Maybe someday.
All right. Well, okay. Let's look through the cupboards and drawers.
Yep.
Yeah, so in
ransack
the
place.
okay, roll me investigation. Everyone who's ransacking the joint, investigate. I'm assuming this is just the back room, or are you making an investigation of the entire shop?
Ideally, the entire shop.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll these for the entire shop then.
Varys.
Varys critically fails with a 3. Mina 22, Malia 17, Cry 5.
I see
Varys and
all
Cry,
the
what are you so distracted by today?
Wigs!
Yep. Yeah. Just like looking through, and basically you just like find all of the different types of hair, and you're like looking at it, and like maybe petting it, and just kind of just looking at all the wigs. Mina 22, Malia 17. Make a little bit more success in investigating the shop itself. For all intents and purposes, it seems like it's just a shop. There's a set of stairs next to the back room here that looks like it leads up to probably some kind of living quarters here in the trades ward. Most of the traders have homes above where they do business. You are able to find behind the front desk, where most of the business would be done, a small lockbox, like iron bound, and probably where they keep their money. The rest of the shop seems relatively clean. It's just wigs. It is what it is. Various shapes, sizes. There's a sign that says they make custom orders.
Nothing has been more suspicious in my life.
We'll unlock the lockbox.
Oh.
You can certainly try.
You want me to rob Dandy Mops?
I mean, he robs the dead. It's only fair.
Smart.
All right. Yes, of course. Anything for you, Mina. Bink.
Definitely check that one for traps.
Yes.
Pat, 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 pat.
Pat, 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 pat.
Roll me an investigation. You're in the darkness here. I was thinking about doing this at disadvantage
I can
unless
do
someone is
that.
providing you some kind of light.
I have light. That's a good question.
I do have a light
Candle would
spell.
help.
Oh,
Torch.
right. Real things.
Oh, yeah, no. So the light spell is essentially a torch.
Mhm.
So you're more than welcome to cast the light spell on something and have that at your disposal.
Okay. Malia will take off her hat and cast it on the inside of her hat. That way she can kind of like maybe not just broadcast
So,
light.
Like the
you
brim.
could do that to something that is placed inside your hat. It's cast on an object itself, so it would be the entire hat. Or you could do like a coin and you place it inside your hat.
Yes, Malia will do that.
Yeah, so you take like one of your pieces of gold, you cast the light spell on it, place it in your hat so you can keep it close to the vest and maybe direct it a little bit in the general directions that you need it to be. Yeah, of course. So an 18 investigation with your light spell active doesn't seem trapped. Again, it seems like a normal lockbox that any shop owner would have to hold their money.
All right, pink. Let's try opening it.
Yeah. Roll me some thieves' tools. 13. Just clink. Simple lock. Probably should get one or two more or a better one of some kind, but you crack it open and there's not a whole lot in here. About 5 gold's worth of coins.
Secret bottom.
Yes, I will check to see if there's a secret bottom.
Okay, go ahead and roll me investigation.
Secret bottom.
Tunnel.
6. You look for a false bottom, and there isn't one. Again, it's a lockbox. Has some money in it. Thinking about today, it didn't even look like the shop was open.
I will give the 5 gold coins to Mina.
So it's like various coins, right? So we're just going to call it 5 gold because it's much easier, but it's an assortment of copper and silver,
There you
etc.
go. Perhaps we should leave a little note in here. Tell them to go visit the Forbidden Lock. Teehee. Teehee.
Would you like to leave that note?
No.
Stas?
Malia will close it, and then she'll say, "We must be very quiet in case there's anyone up here." She'll put her ear up against the door.
Roll me perception. 13. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay. Is it unlocked? I'll try the handle.
It is definitely locked.
I will unlock it.
Okay. 20. Yeah. Slightly tougher. Someone really didn't want you getting in here. But the lock opens.
I will open the door very slowly.
It creaks open and opens into a small apartment. Again, roughly the same size as the shop downstairs. You see where there's a small fireplace with a cooking pot, a cot, little cot bed in the corner, a chair, a little lantern that maybe was used to read by, and a shelf of books.
Is the fireplace lit?
No, it's cold. You don't see any coals that have held their light there. It's probably been dark for a while.
Mina, the door's open.
Oh.
Help me look while the other two peruse the wigs.
Right.
As soon as Malia and Mina go upstairs,
They're like-
Varys is going to look over to Cry and point to the wigs, and on they go.
Yeah. As soon as Varys plops a fresh wig onto his head, you see like the powder go away from him. And he a little bit of a cough, but you look quite dapper. The one that you've picked has curls running down the back and little bows tied into them.
What about mine, DM? What does mine look like?
Yours seems to be long and lustrous. Long white curls down your back all the way, ending where they're tied together with a large red ribbon.
Cry's gonna flip and flip.
All right, roll for lice. I'm just kidding.
Roll for lice?
Don't roll
You
for
told
lice.
me.
7. Cry has lice. No, these are clean wigs. This is a professional wig shop, and they do their very best to provide excellent wigs.
Well, the tea is, knowing Cry, she's probably put lice onto this wig.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but that's something.
Roll to cast lice.
Yeah.
I cast lice.
Roll your investigations upstairs. 14 for Malia.
Ooh.
Mina crits 23. Between the two of you, you pour over this upper apartment. There seems to be some like dried goods, essentially what amounts to like adventurers' rations. There doesn't seem to be any fresh food here at all. Mina, your investigation into the fireplace shows that it probably hasn't been lit for the last week. There's nothing in the cook pot. It seems scrubbed clean. The bed is undisturbed but made. The room is tidy. Only the barest amount of dust. Again, it's like someone's been gone for a little bit of time, but definitely kept a tidy home. On the shelves, you see various books. Perusing through them, they seem to be of all different types. One's a romance novel about an orc falling in love with an elven woman. A case of star-crossed lovers.
Yeah, we're taking that book.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Malia will say, "Oh, remember our friend up in the mountain? We said we would bring him a book."
Oh, we did.
Wow, that was a long time ago. Yes, he did say
That
that.
was such a recall. Oh my god.
Wow, deep cuts there. Chad, if you haven't heard about that one, you gotta go watch some of the really early episodes.
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. Books.
Well, yeah. There seems to be one about nature. You crack it open, and it has wonderful illustrations of various birds and plants that exist here around Waterdeep and on the coast.
Take that one for Cry.
Kip, you're robbing some dude's home.
Why are you
Robbing-
saying it like it's a bad thing?
You gave us access to the home, DM.
Sorry. What's your alignments, everyone?
Doesn't matter. Alignment doesn't matter.
I mean, Lita's been slowly going down.
Are you just gonna? All right. Hey, are you just gonna take all the books? Is that?
It depends. What are all the books?
Oh my god.
Well, are any
some
of
them are
secret doors?
You pull all of the books off just to see if there's a secret door behind, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
Bummer.
There's a couple there's a couple of fiction novels. There's one on the history of Waterdeep. There's one about festivals of Waterdeep, and it just seems to be someone's essentially like what they would put on like a coffee table book collection, and it's just like all of these things.
Just the romance novel in the nature book, then.
Okay.
I get a sense that the person who lives here takes great pride in keeping things neat. They are obviously learned by the selection of books here.
So it might just be for display purposes. Doesn't mean they've actually read them.
That is true. But a person conscious of appearances, at the very least.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. You didn't see any notes or anything about the Stone of Galore, or...
I haven't found anything yet. Is there a desk in here?
There seems to be a small writing desk, yes.
I will check the desk over here.
Yeah, I mean, just going to utilize your previous investigation for this. It's a writing desk. It seems to be used to write letters of some kind or some of the signs from downstairs. There doesn't seem to be any... Oh my god, cry. So I'll show you, chat. Here it is. More visual comedy from Bravo. Casting the spell lice. There it is. It's a cantrip, apparently. Duration, you get the lice. Yeah, so you investigate the writing desk, and there doesn't seem to be anything that's currently written here. All of the papers are ordered. The envelope's in a drawer. There's it looks like a signet ring, a small candle that would be used to wax seal some of these things. And the pens are all cleaned and the nibs pulled off of them, and they're empty of ink.
Well, he hasn't been home for some time. He's either dead or he's gone on a trip, I suppose.
Well, he probably went on a trip with that Stone of Galore we need, so...
True. I can't find anything here. Do you have any luck?
No, just these books. One of them is for Kai.
Ah, lovely. All right, I think we've hit a dead end here. Let's go see what our counterparts are up to.
I bet they have the wigs on. You told them not to do it, and I bet they have them on.
Oh, I knew they were going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way downstairs to find your counterparts, yes, trying on every different wig in the shop.
I've stacked like 3 on top of each other.
Yeah, just an absolute towering hat of wigs.
Varys is using his bow as like a cane and walking around going, "Oh yes, it is so great to be rich and fancy."
Kai's got her little hands on her hips and she's like,
"Hello, Miss Rich Person. How great is it to be rich today?"
Are the two of us just hanging back watching them do this?
Yeah, you're in the doorway, right? So there was like an archway that led up the stairs over there, and you're kind of like hanging out at the bottom at the landing, watching them.
Varys will just like, as he's walking around in circles, notice them, and off comes the wig. Just really we weren't doing anything.
She takes all 3 off.
Children. Just make sure they go back where you found them, yes?
He'll put it
Roll
back.
me an intelligence check, Varys.
Yeah.
Let's see if you remember where this stuff came
Where
from.
did I put these?
Just roll straight intelligence.
Bam.
You think you got it.
Negative.
That's a 7 for Varys. Nailed it.
Just put it on an empty head.
Yeah, it went on an empty one.
Oh no!
Cry with a 4. All 3 of them went somewhere. You think it's right. You nailed it.
Lovely.
Just put them away best she can.
Do you want one, Cry?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
You can have one.
Oh God, you're gonna make her choose.
Yeah, gotta choose.
She'll get that first one she tried on with the really long hair with the little bows.
Yeah. You now have that.
Gotta put that in my
Correct.
inventory.
Congratulations.
Store the wig.
Wig.
I mean, you each have your adventurer's pack, right? So you can put it in your bag. It fits.
Casual wig. Every time you pull out an item out of your backpack, it's got like hairs hanging on it.
No. No.
The wig is my new bag.
Oh, no.
You tie it into straps.
Oh no.
All right. I think we should probably get going now.
Agreed. Yes, to the sewers.
Yes.
Ah, yes. The excitement of the sewers where you've each died once before. Well, close enough, I suppose. Yeah, so you head back out into the rain for the brief moment that it takes you to get to the cellar doors. Roll me some perception checks to see if you see anyone around.
Is this at disadvantage again?
Yeah.
Why
This
remind
is
him?
For everyone in the rain, it is at disadvantage, regardless of your status for night vision or not.
Wow, we
or
did
dark
much
vision,
worse this time.
Cry, 13, Varus 4, Mina 7, Malia 17. Varus and Mina, you find that it's super hard to see in this rain. It's like dripping off into your eyes, and you're just like, I can't see. Cry and Malia, you're relatively confident that you're unseen here. There doesn't seem to be anyone out in this dreariness.
Awesome. Close the door. Enter cellar.
Yeah, you close the door and you walk down into the cellar
We're
beneath.
walking down into a cellar.
Yeah.
Don't do
We're
it.
walking down
Don't
into a
do
cellar.
it. Don't.
And as you walk down the stairs into the cellar, the rain recedes behind you as you close the doors, and you're underneath Dandy Mops.
Are there underground wigs down here?
There are not underground wigs. As
Pop up.
the cellar door closes, this becomes very, very dark. Malia, you're able to see due to the fact that you cast that light spell a little earlier, if you have the coin available to you, and you cast your light around. The stone steps lead downwards to a door at the bottom. It's a locked, iron-bound door with a sign mounted on it. The sewer access. Authorized city officials only.
I'm sure
That
one of these
sounds like
badges means
us.
we're authorized. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of you is a city official, right?
Sure, one of them is.
So one of these things.
Oh, the door was open. Oh, wait. Can we remove this sign?
I mean, the sign is just hanging on a nail. You're more than welcome to remove the sign.
Sign's gone.
The sign goes, what did you put it? You just like clatter it into a corner or just toss it off to the side?
Oh, Mina, see if you can hit it with your firebolt.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the sign.
Roll me Eldritch Blast.
No
Oh,
sign.
boy.
There's no sign here. 7.
Oh, that's a nat
Yeah,
one.
so that's a natural 1. Malia tosses the sign and Mina's like, oh, got it, and casts the Eldritch Bolt, time and space rending open in front of her, and it misses the sign pretty cataclysmically. Varus, Cry, and Malia, roll me d20s, please.
Oh my
my.
God.
Put the sign in the hole that I created.
14 Malia, Cry 13, Varus 20. I was going to see if anyone rolled below a 10, you were going to get hit by it. But hey, you all rolled above it, so there you go. It just smashes into the wall, creating a sound. Well,
to
you
do
were
that.
quiet prior to this.
Just put it in that hole. Just hide it. Just
It, like, sort of halfway wedges into the stone wall, but it's
Okay.
not, like, the largest hole.
it's good enough. Let's go.
So the door is in front of you.
Pat, 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 pat.
Investigate for me, please. Five investigation. It's locked. Certainly locked. You weren't able to find any traps on it.
Wasn't we gave away the key that was to the door in the windmill. Okay. I will try to open it with these tools.
Yeah. Roll me some thieves' tools. 16? Yeah. You put it in. It's a tough lock. It's kind of similar to the one to the apartment upstairs. And it clicks open. And the door slides gently open. And as soon as you open the door, you are all assaulted by the smell of refuse and disgustingness that is the sewers underneath Waterdeep.
Oh.
The sound of rushing water is beyond the rain pouring down into here. Has definitely sped up the sewer processing. What would you like to do?
Oh, Mina, look, this door was open when we got here.
Oh, well, maybe we
There's
should go
sign.
check and make sure everything is okay if it was opened. Okay, well, I will go first.
Okay.
You walk out into the absolute darkness.
I've seen it normally, it's fine.
There's roughly a 5-foot across walkway to the side of the sewer here, and you hold your nose and continue outwards into the sewer. To your right, it ends. There's no more walkway, just water, water. And to the left, the walkway continues downwards into the darkness.
Let's go that way. To the left.
Okay.
You go to the left, down the walkway, until you get to what looks to be somewhat of a crossing. And looks like the sewer here meets from a different location, and both of these come together to continue southwards, roughly, from your location. Beyond is just more walkway. To the left, there's no walkway at all. Just the sewer itself. Roll me some perception checks. Cry, 21. Malia crits, 26. Varus, 17. Mina, 5. Mina, I think you're like leading the way here, and you cross over this walkway that goes over where these two cellars meet. But Malia stops you as you hit the other side. Malia, you hear something. Further down to the left. It's faint. It sounds like... It's not... I mean, maybe it's rats, but it's definitely movement. Maybe 50 to 60 feet down this direction?
There's something over there. I can hear it.
Right? Let's go that way.
Let us be stealthy.
Yeah, sure. If you'd like to proceed with stealth, please roll me stealth checks. Mina, 9. Varus, 9. Malia, 12. Cry, 18.
Bringing up that
You all
average.
notice that there's no way to avoid climbing into the sewer. Do you all go in to continue down this path?
Let's get dirty.
So you get into the sewer water, rushing against you as the rain comes pouring in from the various culverts above you. It's roughly 3 feet deep. Wet, cold, smells awful. Though you are thankful that it is raining above, because it could be so much worse. You proceed
did.
down into the darkness.
Yes.
Yes.
Continuing down in the sewers, you realize that the more time you spend down here, the more you're likely going to be exposed to some kind of disease of some sort or another. Can you guys tell me what order you are currently walking in?
I'll take up the back.
Okay.
So Mina's up front, right?
Sure. Yep.
And then, yeah, I guess I'll be in front of Cry.
Okay, and I'll be right behind Mina.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's narrow. You basically just one after the other in this line here, walking down the sewer passageway. You come to an area, and I think I'm going to just utilize the 21 or the 26 from earlier from Malia. Malia, as you proceed down this direction, the noises get louder until you reach a spot where they've become loudest, and you stop to listen over the rushing water. It's tough. But to your left, it sounds like rattling, shuffling. Potentially a lot of things. Then it goes quiet for some time. On the right, you hear the whimpers of something. And the cause of a bird?
I think there are rats that way, and there's a bird over there. There seems like there's a lot of rats over there. A lot.
We have not had such good luck with bouts in the past.
Yes, one exploded at us. I remember this.
Is that?
It was mechanical? Do you not remember?
No, I do. But those aren't the birds she's talking about.
Those are the bad ones.
Oh,
That killed us.
There's
Episode
other
1
birds.
Birds, my dear. Episode 1 birds.
oh yes. How could I forget?
I'm moving you guys just a little bit, so don't worry when it starts shifting, because I can't move you all at the same time.
Which, DM, just a thought. Remember how Varys ran off on his own and chased that Kenku to get their stuff back?
Yes.
Does he recognize any of this space that they're crawling around in?
No, this is a
No?
completely different space from where you had been previously.
Okay. I didn't know if this is where their base was that I just followed them to when we're back.
Yeah. So I've moved you all onto a map here, and chat. I will do that here post haste as soon as I get everything set up. This map's quite large, so it does take some time to load. But you find yourselves in this sewer complex. So when I say left and right, so you be facing the right side here, Malia. And so the left would be up and the right would be down.
Towards the rats or the bird?
Rats.
Are you hungry, Cry?
Yeah.
Right, let's head in the direction of the rats.
Yummy.
Yeah, so you move forward just a little bit here. You pushing Mina a little bit further down the way, and do a little bit of investigating towards where you can hear the sound closest. Again, you had a very nice perception roll, so I'm basically you're getting as close as you possibly can to the sounds that you can hear. Roll me an investigation check, because all it seems like is a solid wall. Oh my gosh, I keep moving everything and it keeps bugging. Ah! Mina's so big!
Oh god.
Mina's so big! Ah! Alright. I broke everything. It's okay. Investigating this wall, you notice that there are seams around the stone. It seems to be a secret doorway of some kind. And I'm trying to fix Mina, and it's not working. I'm so sorry. Mina, I'm so sorry. You're so big right now.
Okay with it. It's fine.
It won't let me fix it. This is so... It won't let me fix it.
Giant Mina is fine.
Giant Mina has come to claim us all. Okay, so I'll fix it in a bit. It just doesn't want to let me do it.
Oh, yeah.
So there seems to be a secret door of some kind here.
Should I open it? Push. Touch.
Yeah, you see that you could probably open it if you'd want to.
Let's open it.
Let's see if it lets me open it, because everything is like being super laggy right now. So I'm gonna do my best to open this door for you. Oops, wrong one. That's what I freaking thought was gonna happen.
She's working so hard.
Yeah, hang on. Thought it would let me select that thing. Select the thing. There it is. There we go. And it opens beyond. Malia, you immediately get this like waft of dry air, and it smells rotten and old, and it's like decayed flesh, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Woo!
Here. Let me
Oh,
get the
no.
initiative tracker up. Hang on a second.
Baby.
No, I said wait. I said give me a second.
I'm sorry. It's just
Now I have to do it all over again.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Yes. Molly, on the edge of your vision, you see what look to be shambling bones.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let me, the initiative tracker's up now. I'm going to try to fix Malia's token. It doesn't want to let me do it because there's so much shit on this map, and apparently I need a better rig to do all of these things.
Bad word?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god. I don't think I can play with you guys anymore.
Yeah, well, this isn't your Christian Minecraft server, so you know, get over it. All right, Cry, you had a 27? 28. Varus had a 10.
Why am my grandpa calling me? Grandpa?
Who knows?
Grandpa, I'm busy.
Bravo, stop playing Dungeons and Dragons and...
Bravo, did you
I'm
not
a
know
family.
that Dungeons and Dragons is of the devil?
It is an evil game. To rot your
Evil.
little young mind.
For evil people.
He would probably say that.
Oh, that's what my dad said back in the day.
Way
This was
back
great.
in the day, back in 7.
Back in the day.
7.
Yeah. Mina, can you change your size? Because it's not letting me.
We
so
shall find out.
we're just gonna do.
How,
We're gonna do a thing here.
how do I change it?
We're gonna roll a lot of stuff for me on my end.
How would I change it, DM?
When you click on your token, it should give you like resizing,
Oh, I
because you
can,
should have control over your token.
I can twist my token.
Okay, if it's not giving you resize, then I'll take a look at that. It doesn't give you like the edges of it, like with little squares that let you do the thing.
Nope.
I'll have to figure it out.
Cries walking around in circles.
Cry, you a little nervous here?
What's
going on?
Used to do an encounter role play.
Oh, that's true. Just like spin your token all around. My God. These maps are not planned out for me running 16 different things at the same time, huh?
That's
Okay.
okay. We're all having a good time. I'm keeping the audience entertained.
All right,
With
I'm gonna
my
try to
comedy.
figure out Mina here. But that being said, Cry, you're first up in the order here. Malia, did you make your discovery known?
Yes, you hear Malia say, "Oh shit."
Okay, when Cry hears her go, oh shit, she's gonna go into the doorway. Holy God! Oh my God!
Yeah, so Cry, you go into the doorway and you find friends! shambling mounds of bone.
There's
They
so
look
many.
very similar to you.
Oh,
My brothers.
But you do understand that they're likely, unlike you, as far as you know,
Maybe
animated corpses.
Animated corpses, huh?
It finally gave me the ability to reshrink Mina, so I feel good about this now. Hello, there we go. All right, chat, hang on a second. I'll give you the turn order.
This is when
thinking
Cry turns heel on everyone and joins her.
Yeah,
family.
this is it. Cry tosses everyone under a bus.
My kind.
This is it. She's found her family. Cry, what would you like to
I
do?
led you here on purpose. Okay.
closed door.
This might
Just
be
let her be.
the world's stupidest question, but you know, I do suffer greatly from dumb bitch syndrome, so I'm going to ask it. Say hypothetically, if I were to cast, like, I don't know, dispel magic, are these cute little sweet bony
You know what?
boys held together by magic?
I don't actually know how that would function. Give me a moment. So it would make sense that if these were previously dead creatures, they would have had a spell cast on them to animate them. I'm currently reading Animate Dead to see what happens. Oh man. Hang on. It's a very long spell.
I'm gonna
Holy
look at
F.
dispel magic too.
Yeah, can you post dispel magic in the chat for
Thing
me?
is,
So I can see that in a
put
second.
it on roll 20 yet because we started pretty fast and I have stupid brain.
So if you go to the eye at the top, this is a good learning point for anyone using Roll20 as well. If you go to the eye and you type in dispel magic, the spell, and then you go to your spell list, you can just click and drag it over, and it should populate onto your spell list.
That's right.
Let's see. I mean, it is magic. I don't know dispel magic well enough, so I'm gonna have to read that real quick. I think I would. How good is Cry at magic, I think is my question. Make me an Arcana check when you have a chance.
She's just the best. Let me tell you about that.
Tell me about it.
She's so good at
Yeah.
that.
A 13. Oof. It's tough. You're pretty sure that these types of skeletons aren't naturally occurring, that some kind of magic would have had to have brought them back to life.
Well,
Did you find dispel magic?
I did.
Can you
And
post it for me?
here we go.
Hit me with it.
Yeah.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus spell level. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th or higher, automatically end the spell effect on the target if it's equal to or less. Okay, so 3rd or lower, it ends. Here's the thing. I think you'd be able to target a singular creature with this.
Right.
Not necessarily like an entire effect.
Right.
But yeah. So which one would you like to target?
The one in front of me.
Absolutely. So what does dispel magic look like when Cry casts it?
I imagine it's kind of like rather like invisible when it comes to her casting it, but when it hits, it kind of like the spell looks like it gets like sucked out of the person and then just like disappears into smoke.
Yeah, okay. So you waggle your fingers a little bit and you say some words in a language that probably no one understands. And weirdly enough, Cry, you feel the magic as you pull it out. It's like as if you stuck a needle in something and you started sucking the magical ability out of it. It feels super familiar. And it feels somewhat wrong. But to all of us, we just see like this blackness pulled out of the shambling skeleton creature. And as all of the black smoke leaves it, crumbles to the ground.
Yes.
We get that like look of like the jaw kind of like half off on the ground. Ah.
And now I'm going to back up.
So this is difficult terrain. So it would have taken you 10, 20, 25 feet to get to where you were. So you're not going to be able to back up with the rest of your movement here. Now, what you do know is you could take a step inside or you could stay right here. But this skeleton seems to be incapacitated as far as
I'll
you
step
know.
inside. Oh my god, there are so many in here. Oh my god.
Cry, say anything?
What? Oh yeah. Yeah. She's gonna also say, oh shit. And wave for her friends to get in here.
So many.
So she doesn't really say much. She goes, oh shit, and then just waves. So, oh no.
Ew, bones.
Oh no. Okay. Cry, is that your turn?
That is my turn. Now I'm gonna focus on getting all my spells back into it.
Yeah. God, there's so many of these stupid bastards. So
Not
this
rats.
one,
Oh,
this one's
yes.
gonna shamble up here.
Very unrat.
This one's gonna start shambling this way. So yeah, we get this like look at all of these skeleton-y creatures. If it would ever let me load things. And it's just like, it's very much like Day of the Dead or something, really like and they start waddling towards you. They all seem to have been armed in one way, shape, or form with like really terrible weapons and like pieced together parts of like leather and metal armors and things of that nature. They are a shambling army. And this one gonna make his way down here. And then there's one more before Malia's turn. Oh, that one's dead. Perfect. Malia, it's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn. I'm going to move forward. Oh. I'm going to. So that was 10, 15, 20. Malia just kind of squishes in and she'll take out her rapier and she'll attempt to stab the one in front of her.
Yeah, absolutely. With a flourish, you're able to make contact with the skeleton in front of you. 7 piercing damage. You poke into the skeleton and find that you made probably a little bit less purchase than you thought you would. It seems to have done some damage, but maybe not as much as you had hoped.
Oh, dang. Okay. Then I took my new level in Rogue, so now I have Cunning Action.
Yeah,
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
sure.
I'm going to move here.
Yep, so you disengage away from the skeleton. It, like, lashes out at you with a short sword, but obviously misses. And you've disengaged backwards towards the wall here. So your disengage is currently active? Yeah, which is good because this skeleton boy is going to come over here and stand over his brethren, which I clearly can't see right now, so that's fine. Hopefully it deletes the right one. Yep. And he's going to lash out at you with his short sword. A 6 hit you?
No.
Does not. So you parry it to the side. They're relatively slow-moving creatures. It seems like you're able to handle yourself here. The next one. This one here, you see is holding a bow, and it like walks over this direction, peeking out from behind one of these pillars, and looses an arrow down directly at Cry, dealing 8 piercing damage.
Owie, no.
The arrow soars across. We get in my brain, it sails through the rib cage of the skeleton in front of him, narrowly missing it and striking Cry on the other side.
Ow.
Next skeleton. waddles his way over with his short sword out and lashes out at Malia. Does not hit Malia. Swishes around with her rapier and bats it to the side. The last skeleton before Mina's turn. Where's it at? I highlighted the skeleton, and it highlighted Cry for a second. And I was like, huh, that's fitting. This one takes a step forward and lashes out with its short sword over at Cry.
No.
I don't believe a 12 hits you.
It doesn't.
So it's all it hits is air as Cry dodges to the side.
Hoya.
Mina, your friends are locked in battle. What do you do?
Well, I guess I'm going to go help them.
That's probably a good plan.
Yeah. Okay. I guess here. Here. I guess here. Can I?
The
get
furthest
there?
you can get in right now. So that's a squeeze.
Can I get there?
You can't end there.
Okay.
So here's the deal. You're going to move past your friends here in range of these skeletons. I'm not going to say they're... So here's how we decide if they get opportunity attacks or not. Make me a dex save. If you want to move... So let's say you wanted to move to this location here.
Right.
Because you can't end up in a squeezed spot.
Okay.
You have to move through it.
Could I stay here? Like, can I see
In the doorway? You can
much?
stay in the
Like, just
doorway.
out there?
What do you see? What you see on your screen is what you see.
Okay, well, I see Cry and then 2 shambling corpses.
Then that's what you see.
All right.
So 3 shambling corpses.
Clever, clever.
Hang on. Let me take a look here.
You might be able to see more if you step into the doorway itself. So that's up to you.
That's the wrong button. Because, like, I can't... Yeah, okay, so she could see here. Okay, but I can't stay there. That's a
No.
spot.
No, that one's fine. That one's
Oh.
fine. It's hard for me. When you asked where you could stay, it was over here,
Gotcha.
which is you'd have to move through it.
But I can stay here in this
But
doorway?
you can stay. The doorway itself is large enough for you to stand in.
That's what we're gonna do then. And DM, do you know what's about to happen?
Yeah, I know. You're gonna probably cast that brand new fireball spell that you've got.
Maybe. But I don't want to hit my friends, so I'm trying to
Hooray!
find
Yeah.
out.
So yeah, that's the.
So I'm thinking like here-ish.
Okay.
Would that keep Cry and Malia just out of range? How far?
What's the? Put it in the chat for me.
Yes. 1 second. Oh, it's gonna make me cast it. Hang on.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you can just replenish the stat. I'm not gonna. I meant more the words of it.
Okay, hang on. How do I do that?
So if you hit the cogwheel and put spell card output, it'll output the spell card itself.
Where's that button? I got the cogwheel. Where's spell card output?
Hang on, I'm gonna go look at your sheet right now, so we can do it together.
Lost.
So the character sheet, you go on spells and you look at Fireball, where it says output, which is underneath spellcasting ability, underneath innate. It says attack and/or spell card. If you select spell card, you went one too far over to that cogwheel. At spells, and then you've opened the cogwheel for Fireball. So I'm gonna change it to spell card. Do you see where it switched?
Spell card, yes.
So that'll just output the spell card itself. So I'm just gonna hit that button there, and it should output the spell card. Yep, there you go. And then I'm going back into Fireball and putting it as attack, so it just switches it back. But I mean, it's fine. You can just utilize the previous one for this if you decide to cast it. It's totally acceptable. Which is, I think, a pretty good roll. Yeah, it's actually an excellent roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range, which is 150 feet. That's very far. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere makes a dex saving throw. So 20-foot radius sphere, based on this location here, would put Cry and Malia out of harm's range, and would hit a total of 5 skeletons.
Okay, so it does
so
say that it goes around corners and stuff. So I don't know if that means anything.
Oh shit!
Pillars,
Yeah, it does. It does.
But
Ooh.
It goes around the corners?
Yeah, the fire spreads around corners. It ignites flammable objects in the areas that aren't being worn or carried, as well, as a side note.
There's like one dude that's behind full cover, but if it says it goes around corners, that technically counts. That's wild. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total skeletons.
Get him.
So I'm gonna roll a ton of dexterity saves right now for this. So they have to beat a dex of 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one saves. This one fails, 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 saves, fails. So only 2 save. But on a save, they take half damage, correct?
Correct.
Which is 16.
Yes.
You're unable to see some of the ones here, but those of you that are inside, you watch as... describe to me the fireball, please.
So I think you would probably almost see steam sort of building off Mina, starting at her horns and like kind of flowing through her body. And as she points at the spot, it just kind of like sends a burst of magic out of her finger. And then it's not red fire. It's like a purplish, like hot fire to match like the Elder Tales.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
I love
yeah.
that.
So the purple, this bead emanating from her finger over to this point, tiny little purple flame explodes outwards, incinerating the skeletons in the area. Literally all of them. So, because it didn't matter if they saved or not, they physically don't have enough health to survive this.
Yes.
I also miscalculated, and I think there's an additional one, so that's really neat. I'm gonna have to hang on because it does go around corners. I keep forgetting that it goes around corners.
Yeah.
That's so wild. I didn't know that. I thought like full cover was
Wow.
a thing, but sorry, Kapow. Yeah, purple flames, dude. Purple flames.
Get it right, Deezen.
Get it right. Unbelievable. Okay, so hang on. So you said it's 20?
20.
Oh my god.
Sorry for
All right,
your
sorry.
counter DM.
Sorry, two more are also incinerated by this
way.
in a location that you physically cannot see, that no one has seen yet.
Sweet.
They're freaking gone.
Awesome. I also get some temporary hit points for killing all these dudes, which is great.
Do you get it for each one?
No, because you
Just
can't
the one?
stack it, so it's just
Okay.
once.
Okay.
Can
Yeah.
you
So go ahead,
imagine though?
take your temp hit points. For those of you that are maybe keeping count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 skeletons slain in a singular spell here. All of them incinerated in front of you. Malia and Cry, if you could feel heat, you'd feel it, but Malia definitely does. You watch as these skeletons just become engulfed in flames in front of you and clatter to the floor, the magic torn from them from this purple flame. You have never seen Mina cast this spell before. It is wildly destructive.
Mina. That was amazing.
You said there were rats. These aren't rats.
Are we not going to talk about how you literally set the room on fire and destroyed everything?
Well, did we destroy them all?
As you say that, like you look as like the corners of these are like cobwebs are just burning away. There's some like wooden refuse over in the corner that is now on fire. As the fireball fades away, because there's not really any noise, you do hear the like and clanking of bones. As it seems that they aren't all dead, or dead again.
Haha.
We dead?
Redeads? Ooh, redeads, spooky.
Yeah, I think there are a few left.
Well, I did the work. You guys can take the rest.
Varus, it's your go. I'm now going to remove a ton of skeletons off of the tracker now. All of my poor undead babies.
Let's see. So
Oh, not Cry. Cry is not one of my... She's still alive, so I'm not going to remove her from the tracker.
Yeah, please don't.
Still one of my poor undead babies.
True.
Yes, but she's not re-dead.
Yeah, not re-dead.
They have 30, so let's see. 5, 10, 15.
And yeah, anything that's dead you can move over. It's just a pile of bones on the ground. So you're more than welcome to make your way inside. So the first step that you take is going to be 10 because it's difficult terrain.
Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think, if I counted that correctly. I'm gonna go there. But I still can't see anything. But I see a lot of corpses.
Yeah, so you've made your way in. On your way in, you wouldn't have been able to see any of the other ones anyways. I'm looking at what your line of sight would have been. But you are now currently in the room. And you can now better hear the like shambling skeletons. They seem further away from you, possibly on the other side of the room that you're on.
Yeah, he's just gonna hang out there, bow drawn, ready, but he can't see anything right away, but he's just like taking kind of a defensive position.
Sure, yeah, like your bow ready, and you're observing the destruction. You see like these purplish flames kind of like trickling off of these skeletons, and where the flames have made contact on like some of the wood and refuse and stuff like that, it does resume its natural form of like this regular red flame. But yeah, you're kind of like in this room. There's burning stuff and dead skeletons everywhere.
Whoa, that was crazy.
Do you see any more?
I hear some. I can't see any though. They're here though. I smell them.
Cry, it is your turn.
Go crazy. I'm gonna run over this way. Oh, do I see a little boy peeking out over there?
You might. You still have some movement left, so if you'd like to make use of that, you can.
Boop, beep, boop. Was that all my movement? Yeah.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have 25 or 30 movement.
30.
Yep, so you have 5 more space you can move. Or one more block.
Hi, were you hiding? Okay. She is going to kill
Adopt him.
You're mine now.
She is going to adopt him.
And she's going to just a little simple pew pew witch bolt. Actually, I changed my mind. Witch bolt. Oop.
Yeah, go ahead and cast me some Witch Bolt.
I casted it. Does that hit?
Oh, sorry, I didn't scroll down. Yeah, 19 absolutely hits, so go ahead and roll me some damage.
Damage. Oh, yes.
There you go. Yeah, 11 damage. We watch as the crackling bolt of blue energy lances out at the skeleton. We watch as like some of the ribs fall off. One of its arms lops off to the side. It seems horribly worse for wear, but it is not dead yet.
Oh.
But the Witch Bolt has taken hold.
Cool. I'm done.
All right. The skeleton in front of you, as if in retaliation, shambles its way forward.
Come at me.
Strikes out with its short sword.
Come at me, bitch. I know the law.
It seems to have forgotten that its short sword was in the arm that fell off. And and nothing happens.
That's right.
Score 1 for Cry.
That's right.
The other skeleton from across the way seems to have out a short bow, and it twangs off an arrow. This one slamming into Cry's side as she's distracted, dealing her 3 points of piercing damage.
I can take it.
Malia, what would you like to do?
I hear a commotion over there. I shall head in that direction. 5, 10,
I hear commotion.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25.
Yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to like pause on ones and let your vision update so you can see what's actually happening.
Okay. So it took
But yeah, you're within 5 feet of this other skeleton here that has its short bow out.
So Malia just kind of like rushes in after she sees that Cry's been engaged with something over here. Then with her spare hand, she reaches forward and she uses a shocking grasp.
Yeah, she reaches out. 10. The skeleton kind of brushes you away as the grasp misses and shocks nothing but air.
Dang. And I'll disengage.
Yeah, so you bonus action disengage, making you much harder to hit. Mina, what would you like to do? It seems your friends have rushed inside. Maybe you haven't dispatched all of them. I think you're muted.
Probably. It's fine.
Oh no, you're good. There you are.
To myself, it's okay.
Okay.
So Mina is going to cast Eldritch Blast on the one that is engaged with Cry. Actually, wait, no, Cry, you cast Witch Bolt on that guy, didn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe she's gonna go for the bow guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got him. All right, hang on. Where's my character sheet? Eldritch Blast. Achoo!
Yeah, absolutely hits. Again, time and space rending open before you.
Oh, beautiful.
You blow off one of its ribs.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh my. Having
It just
ribs
looks
for dinner tonight.
slightly more angry, if skeletons can really look angry. Okay. Varus, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You've seen your friends run off to the other side of the room.
Let's see. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out right here. Yeah,
Okay.
so I can see this boy down here,
Absolutely.
and I'm
You could probably see both. I like you could like lean around and be able to see it. I'd say that.
yeah.
Sorry, DM. I think I've got Eldritch Blast not adding correctly. It's supposed to also add my charisma modifier to the damage.
Yeah, it absolutely should. So what's your charisma mod?
3. Not that
So
it
you've-
changes anything, but
Yeah, well, sort of it has, but it's fine. You've blown off 3 additional ribs.
4 ribs gone.
Now has an open cavity directly to its spinal column.
Woo.
And yeah, I'll take care of that in a second here. Yeah, so go ahead, Varus. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna bow him.
Yeah, absolutely, bow him. 22, it hits. Roll me
David
some
Bowie.
damage. 10 piercing damage. Again, like with the rapier, it doesn't seem to do just as much as you want it to. It does seem to do some damage and it knocks off some bones on impact, but it's not as effective as you would hope. But you are able to deal it some damage. Okay. Mina, I'm gonna fix your thing. Cry, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Just keep holding that witch bolt.
Hit that witch bolt again for me, please.
Okay, maybe I will.
Yeah, so 9 more damage. Yeah, it vaporizes in front of you as the lightning takes hold, destroying the skeleton fiend.
Woo!
And so we like watch as like these 2 skulls, because it's on top of its friend, are now like looking at each other, and it's like barely perceptible, but you can like see it's like they both sigh at each other, exasperated with their existence and non-existence. Okay. Cry, anything else you'd like to do? You want to move, or is there a bonus action you'd like to make use of?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Come around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll just chill with my friends right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chill with your friends. Excellent.
Yeah, I want to get close to my buddies. And then I'm good.
Awesome. Mina, real quick, what tells you that you get to add your charisma mod?
I have a thingamabob. Hang on, let me just Dark One's Flex. So let me go
Sure.
into the chat. There we go. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry, hang on.
Yep.
It's this one.
That's the temp one, or temp hit points.
This one. Sorry.
Oh, you have the agonizing blast mod.
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah. So I'll just physically add that real quick. You said it was +3?
Yes.
Okay, it should be casting as needed now.
Thanks.
Perfect. All right, so Cry moves down to her buddies. This skeleton is very dead. The next skeleton shambles forward to strike out at the only thing that it can find, which is Malia. It drops its short bow, draws the short sword, and falls over in front of Malia onto the ground. Malia, this gives you an attack of opportunity. Would you like to use that?
Yes.
It trips over its own busted rib cage. Make your attack.
Does it have to be a melee weapon? I think it does,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah. 19 absolutely hits. Yeah, it's just enough. You slam down on, let's say, like the pommel of your rapier, punching this thing in the face, and we get to like the skeleton's head like spins around and then falls off the back of it, and it dies in front of you, just as pitiful as when it was alive. Resolving currently the combat.
Yay! That was
Well
so
done.
fun.
Oh my god. Yeah, you just annihilated so many skeletons. And silence again fills the room as you are down here. Underneath Waterdeep. What would you like to do?
I
Hey,
want
look,
to
stairs.
go through the pockets. I want to look for something.
You want to go through the pockets of the skeletons
See if there's
themselves.
anything. You never know.
If you are all wanting to do this, roll investigation for me. So what I'm going to do, because the map isn't necessarily important for this point in time, I'm going to remove all of the token skeletons in hopes of getting us a little bit better processing on the map, just as a heads up. So don't worry when you watch all of the skeletons disappear. Cry for a 4 investigation. Anyone else taking a look around?
I mean, probably not at the skeletons, but at other things.
Other parts of this room here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Malia will help Mina in that fashion.
Do you want to help, or do you want to do investigation on your own? So help
Probably
will give her
divide and
advantage.
conquer
Yeah.
And then
on my own.
okay, yeah. So roll investigation. Varus has a 14 investigation. Mina 20. Malia 6. Okay, yeah. So I've deleted a bunch of these skelly boys. So, okay. So in this room, so you go through and you look at the skeletons, and they don't seem to have anything on them. You're starting to put a little bit of 2 and 2 together here. These, Mina, you're able to tell, and Varus, you're able to pick up signs of, these were probably previously interred sometime in the City of the Dead. Some of them still have dirt chunks on them when they were buried, just their bodies, not even in coffins, into the ground. Some probably the poorer sections of the City of the Dead. Others, they seem to have finer clothing, but in tatters of long rotting in various tombs. You know, you do find like a family heirloom necklace of some kind made of gold. It has a symbol of a patron god on it you're not familiar with. And I think, Varus, you're able to find a silver ring still on a bony finger.
Take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm taking that. The necklace.
Looking around this cellar, it looks like it's an old tavern cellar. It's very similar to the one that you have, but much larger. Think now maybe there's a tavern that's above this? Stone pillars and arches support the ceiling. Mismatched stonework on either side of the like weirdly demolished walls that you stand under indicate the area was probably 2 separate chambers at some point. There's a stone set of staircase that you guys can see on the map right now. Climbs upwards. As you investigate it, you find that it's been bricked over.
Who's keeping a bunch of zombies in their basement?
Somebody who likes to rob graves, perhaps?
Why would they keep the bodies? It's weird.
Maybe as guards? Perhaps somebody who likes to raise the dead?
We can't do anything in this room. There's like the exit back to the sewers, and then the stairway is bricked over. So
You do notice in your investigation, there are 2 other rooms. They're like back cellars. One looks like it used to be a wine cellar. The walls are lined with piles of rotting wood and broken wine bottles.
Oh.
The room down below it, it looks like it probably was a cold storage room or a root cellar. It's basically just full of dust and cobweb.
Kai, are you still hungry? There's some cobwebs.
Ooh, she's gonna do a cute little cotton candy trick.
Yeah, so you walk over to what used to be an old root cellar and you grab yourself some cobwebs. That being said, we are well past our break time. Sorry, combat was fun. We're going to take a little 3 to 5 minute break here. We're going to come back to the second part of DieFall Presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Thank you for enjoying the show with us tonight and hanging out. It's a blast. We'll be right back. Hey guys, just wanted to thank you again for hanging out tonight for us and with us on DieFall Presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist. If you enjoy the show, think about following us here as well as all of the lovely people that we have here on the show. All of their socials and things like that are found on the names that we have underneath their character portraits. That being said, we do have DieFall Cyprus tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our other Dungeons & Dragons show. If you enjoy the show and you maybe need to get caught up on anything, you can head on over to the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/RunawayRobot. But if you'd like to have it in MP3 or podcast form, you can head on over to Apple iTunes Podcast, Spotify Podcasts, and SoundCloud. If you'd like to pick on any of those up, you can actually download them off of SoundCloud and take them with you anywhere. Think about leaving us a little comment, a little like, or anything like that. It definitely helps us out. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, we are at DieFall_RPG for any updates on new shows, old shows, when we go live, cast announcements, and otherwise. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to DieFall Presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist, episode 15. We've hit level 5. We've robbed a wig shop.
Ooh.
We got hit by a train. Campaign's over. That's it. We got hit by a train. That's the end.
I think there's at least one of those the last 2 episodes. It's so
it's a sewer
funny.
train. Sewer train, we got hit. That's it. We're there.
The sewer train for the sewer people. It's fine.
That's how
We
they
are
get around.
We are back down in the sewers. Zombies have been eliminated. Zombies, excuse me. Skeletons. Zombies without flesh. Skeletons have been eliminated. Do zombies have a higher AC than skeletons because they have flesh?
Skelebees.
I don't know. I feel like they'd be easier to hit because there's more of them, depending on how
Skeletons-
fat the zombies are.
So zombies have a, quote, ability where if they're brought to 0, they can make con saves to keep living. Whereas skeletons just crumble. They don't get that. So I don't know. So maybe it's just the magic of their flesh holds them together a little bit stronger than skeletons. I've never considered this before. Regardless, we're in the sewers. Our heroes, having now pickpocketed the skeletons that they can, eaten cobwebs, are left in the darkness, wondering what to do next.
I shall cast prestidigitation on my fancy shoes.
Yeah, absolutely. Because after being in the grossness that is the sewer, yeah, all of you are disgusting. But you clean yourself off. At least Malia does.
Priorities.
Varys is used to smelling gross, so whatever.
Varys, even at this point, this is a little bit more than you're used to. You don't normally go crawling around in the refuse of Waterdeep.
Even though he knows he's going to have to just get right back into it, he takes his boots off and pours out just a gallon of sludge.
Oh, yeah. Sludge and otherwise. Absolutely.
Malia, would you?
Of course, dear. Would you?
Oh.
Wow, is that the noise that prestidigitation makes?
No, it is.
That's freaking incredible.
Yeah.
I've never known.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you seem cleaned up, Mina.
Yay.
I feel great. Cry doesn't know what's wrong. She's just chilling.
Adventure? Shall we go find the bird?
I don't want to find the birds.
Me neither.
Do we have any idea where we are? We went underground underneath of Dandy Mops, but we went this way and that way. And what do you suppose is on the other side of that brick wall there?
Well, this looks like our tavern room, our cellar from our tavern. So perhaps another tavern?
Do I know Waterdeep well enough to try to triangulate where we are?
Sure. Roll me an intelligence check. Flat intelligence.
A big brain. Ugh. Oh,
No.
4. You're somewhere underneath Dandy Mops, which you remember to be a road that I put it on earlier today. Hang on one second. It's Blackthorn Alley.
Nope, I have no idea. It's all right.
Why? Did you want to destroy the bricks and see what's up there?
Well, I was curious why there's a secret passage here in the sewers. This used to be 2 rooms and it was lengthened, and there were undead bodies here. Aren't you curious?
Perhaps the person that lives above was like, there's undead bodies down here. I don't want them upstairs. Let's board it up.
Yes.
At this point in time, you hear, and I'd like you all to roll perception checks for me.
A doggo?
Is it Floon? He get caught again?
Flute's captured again somewhere. Mina 8, Varus 21, Malia 9. Cry's there somewhere.
She? Are we sure?
Cry
I
gonna
rolled
perceive?
a 20.
There
Oh,
it is.
there
There
it
it
is.
goes.
It just popped up. I'm sorry. Varus and Cry, you actually hear words out of that. And it's, no, don't! Stay back, you fiends! Skellies, get them!
Where from?
Where are we?
It seems to be coming through a wall on the other side of the doorway that you walked through.
Let's go there. I'm gonna just start walking towards it.
Doo-doo-doo. I will follow.
Down here.
Varys will just say to Molly and Mina, since they couldn't make out the words, someone's telling skeletons to attack someone else
Oh.
Aha.
in this way, and then he runs off.
Malia, you remember that you did hear some kind of other noise coming through directly opposite of this secret doorway.
Ah, it must have been the bird. Yes. Look for a talking bird.
Don't want to.
Where is the doorway? Is it this one up here?
So you do see a doorway there, but the sounds you hear are directly in front of you through the wall. Roll me an investigation check,
Okay, I will.
since you're the first one out.
Okay.
19. Holy. There's seams on the solid stone wall in front of you, very similar to the secret door behind you. This one in front of you seems to mirror it.
I'm gonna push it open.
You gonna push open the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went so well last time.
All right, hang on. I get to move things a little bit easier now. It's great. Beyond the doorway in front of you, you see some skeletons, a small halfling man, and 2 kenku in front of you. And I'm going to need everyone, again, to roll me some initiative. And you can do it right now because the initiative tracker is actually up. And we're back into the initiative order.
God damn it.
It only lasted a moment. So while you're rolling, Cry, you see, just through the doorway here, you see a small halfling man wearing a wonderfully long, bright white and curled powdered wig. His eyes, though, seem blackened with some kind of paint. Yeah, he's and he seems to be cowering in the corner behind two of these skeletons facing outwards. And the Kenku in front of them, they seem to be locked in combat here. So I'm gonna. Okay, let me roll all of this shit again.
Oh my goodness. Oh my word.
But if this was Cthulhu, I'd have you guys roll sanity checks against these Kenku here. But I think we'll be okay.
Too soon.
Okay, so this guy here, that's his initiative.
I'm hearing the Kill Bill sound in the back of my head right now.
The sirens.
Yeah. Oh my god. This Skelly. And then let me grab the Kenku real quick. Frick. Where are you, Kenku? Kenku. Spelled with a K. There they are. Excellent. I should have had them ready, my bad. Kenku 1.
Toi.
All right,
If we do a
everyone's
fireball on the Kenku, do they turn
on
into
the
fried
order.
chicken? Oh,
Ooh.
Yes, but soda's probably also powdered wig, dude.
God.
We don't care about him.
Potentially, yes.
Well, we might.
Potentially, yes. Yeah. So it seems that there's been a battle here. While you were fighting skeletons on the other side, it looks like these Kenku have gotten to work and have slain some skeletons, as well as the other Kenku have died as well. And it seems that there's a small halfling man cowering in the corner, ordering skeletons to protect him. And it looks like the Kenku are bent on killing this halfling. There are 4 dead Kenku and the remains of 2 previously animated skeletons.
Let's kill them.
Let me make sure this is in descending order. Yeah, in the corner that you can see, I mean, the token, you can see it. It just says, Losser Merklov. This is Losser. Just kill them already, kill them! And he seems to be clutching something close to his chest.
What a little short boy.
This skeleton waddles up, seemingly ignoring the people who have opened the door behind him, and strikes out at the Kenku in front of him. Following the orders of its master, it slashes at the Kenku, dealing it some damage. The Kenku, unable to block it, squawks out in pain. Varus, you hear some commotion in front of you. You can see sort of probably one of these skeletons. You're a little unsure of what else is happening, but it is your turn.
Let's see here. He's gonna scoot in here. Just wiggle past Cry and get in the room.
Yep, you can squeeze past Cry, and you get yourself inside the room, and you see the Kenku in front of you, your mortal enemies. You're squared up with one directly to down and I guess just south of you here, and you see the other skeletons locked in combat with the Kenku. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stab the bird in the face with a dagger.
Yep, so you lash out with your dagger. Go ahead and roll.
Get poked.
It hits. It definitely hits. You deal it 5 piercing damage, and it squawks in pain as you sink your dagger deep into where its wing arm meets the shoulder blade. Excellent.
I'm level 5 now. I'm better than last time.
Yeah, clearly. Vars, is there anything else you want to do here?
No. I'm just gonna hang out there.
Cry, you're in the doorway, and you see the chaos unfolding before you. What would you like to do?
Cries in the doorway. She's going to kill someone. She's gonna get up in this person's business. And I think what she's gonna cast is Ray of Frost? That's not a cone, right?
I believe Ray of Frost is a cone, but you can post in the chat and we can find out.
Post it.
So similarly, and we can walk through this again together. If you go to your spell sheet, so if we go on over to spells and you look at Ray of Frost and you click the cogwheel on the side there, and you come down to where it says output and it says attack, you can put it to spell card. And then if you close it and you put Ray of Frost.
Are you doing that? Oh my
yeah,
god.
I'm doing all of
That
these
was
things.
horrifying. I was like, I'm not clicking anything, but it's doing what he's telling me to do.
Yeah. Turns out I can do all of those things. And then I switched it back to attack for you.
Okay.
But a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target on hit. It takes, so it's a singular target. So yeah, you're good here.
Okay, and I want to shoot the one in front of me.
The skeleton? It just missed. So with a 12, it just misses the Ray of Frost, slamming probably just past it. Like he turns to attack this Kenku, and you shoot directly over its shoulder, and the wall behind him becomes covered in frost. It's so close. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Cry, anything else you'd like to do?
She's confused at what's going on. So she's just gonna stay in the doorway and be like, Malia!
As you like kind of sit post up in the doorway, you see the little halfling man on the ground looking up at you. Who are you? What are you doing here? Help me?
She wants to try and grab the wig off of his head. Ooh.
Sure. Make a dexterity check. Gonna make a contested dex check here. Your hand reaches out and he slaps it away super quickly. He says, what do you think you're doing? Just kill the stupid birds. Help me. And you see now he's got this like weird book clutched at his chest.
Just go and then end her turn.
Okay. Malia, it's your go. Shit's happening. What would you like to do?
Oh, I will. I will lament over the fact I have to trudge through this muck here.
It's tough.
5,
it's tough.
10,
Yep.
20.
Yep. Good call with the terrain there.
25, 30.
Yep. And you find yourself next to this powdered wigged halfling gentleman with like these like large black painted eyes, and he's, what? More of you? Fine. Kill the birds. Kill the birds.
Okay. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
If I am not treating the skeleton as hostile, would I be able to pass through it?
The skeletons themselves don't seem interested in you at this point. It looks like they have not been ordered to attack you.
Okay.
You can treat them as, like, if you were playing a video game and you know how green is your allies and red is your enemies, they're like gray right now.
Okay. So I probably can't go through their spot then, right?
So, I mean, you can cross over the dead one.
Oh, correct. Okay, yes, I'll just do that. So that was 30, but I'll use my bonus action with cunning action for dash.
Yeah, go for it.
And I'll go here.
Mm-hmm.
And...
So you take up a spot next to a skeleton, which previously had been your enemy and is now your ally, question mark?
Okay. And I will stab my rapier towards the Kinku to the south of me.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Actually, I will use Big Brain and attack the one to the right of me, because then I get sneak attack.
Yeah, absolutely. The one that has already been hit with the dagger by Varus. Yeah, 20 absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You lunge out, stabbing the Kenku directly through its bird heart, slaying it as it sloughs off your blade. It slumps to the ground.
Neat.
Aha. Bird. Bitch.
And I'll end my turn.
Dead.
Lucky for you, this Kenku was also the one next in turn order, so it's gone. And now the skeleton lashes out at the one just south of you here with its short sword. Yeah, it hits, deals a good chunk of damage. You watch as the bird squawks in pain. It's definitely worse for wear here. And now this Kenku goes next. It lashes out back at the skeleton that's attacking it. I have so many character sheets open right now. Okay. Yep, lashes out. It does hit, and the skeleton you hear as the bones shatter and burst into dust next to you. It definitely seems worse for wear as well. Mina, it's your go. Across the way, through Cry's tall, lithe form, you can somewhat make out some carnage. What would you like to do?
I would like to head over to the carnage.
Yeah, head your way. Trudge through the muck and head your way over. So it's 5 for the first step, 10 for the second step, and 5 for the third step. So it'll take you 20 total to get to where Cry is currently.
10, 20. Okay, 25. Wow, there's like not a whole lot of space in here. Can I stand on top of the dead one?
Yes.
Cool. Wait, can I get that far? No,
5, 15, 20, 25, 30. I mean, you can stand next to Losser. That's about as far as you can get.
That's cool. This makes things difficult. I am going to try and shoot the Kenku with Eldritch Blast in front of Malia.
Yeah, absolutely. As you walk in, though, Losser looks, what? Ah! Lovely horns. And then you shoot off your Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
25 absolutely hits. Roll me some damage.
5.
Just enough to tear the Kenku asunder. It dies in front of you.
Oh my gosh.
Black bird feathers exploding in all different directions. It's dead.
MVP over here with these clutch kills.
Mina, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No. Can't. Ooh, I'm gonna try and just he's got a book, right?
He's clutching it close to himself. He's kind of cowering in the corner, yes.
So
I keep grabbing at this poor guy.
So you've used your action, and I let this happen for the wig. I'm not gonna let it happen for the book. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna. Can I look and see if I can see what the book is? Just like a little glance.
What's your passive perception?
Not high. 12.
12. It looks the binding on it looks to be made of some kind of skin, and that's about all you can tell.
I was not expecting that. Okay, I'm just gonna chill here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Kenku in front of this skeleton here, realizing the predicament it's now in, is going to turn and squawk something backwards, and you hear this rustling of feathers as something takes off up some stairs. For those of you with a passive perception of above a 12, you see what looks to be a Kenku running up the stairs out to somewhere. And this Kenku is going to give its life away as its friend makes its way across, lashing out with its short sword at this skeleton, slashing at it, not doing as much damage as it really would hope, and it squawks helplessly. The halfling kind of looks around. Good, yes, kill them. Yeah, take them all. I'll reward you handsomely, I will. And still cowers in the corner. The skeleton, its lackey, slashes out with its own short sword here. Oh, not enough. Dodge to the side. The skeleton is unable to hit. Varus, it's your go.
All right. He's gonna run over here and then fire an arrow at that last Kenku there.
Yeah. So you go ahead. As you move, you put the dagger away, pull your bow, and fire.
Pop.
27 absolutely hits. 9 piercing damage. So Varus, you've been level 5 this entire time. When you've been attacking, I haven't been letting you get the extra attack because I think we've both forgotten.
Oh yeah.
So you hit it with this arrow, and in any other case, I'd say do it again, but it's enough to kill him, so he's dead anyways.
Yeah.
The Kenku falls. You do have this extra attack. Do you want to do anything with it?
Oh, I don't know, because the skeletons were bad guys in the other room, but now they're friendly.
I'm going to start removing some of the dead bodies here so we, again, can get a little bit more processing power. So don't worry about them disappearing off the map.
More power.
Varus isn't going to attack, but because those skeletons are very close to Mina and Malia, he's going to train his bow on them, ready to, in case they do something.
Sure, yeah.
But he's not going to attack yet, because they did just help kill the birds.
Mm-hmm. And I think at this point, we're in a weird spot. Technically, we're still in this, like, turn order, but the skeletons have not made a move against you.
It's a standoff.
The small halfling. Yeah, we're in a very much Mexican standoff situation here, but you are all very close to this small halfling gentleman. He looks upwards and scared at you. Yes, thank you. Very well done. Now, if you'd all kindly stand down, I'd appreciate that.
Can't you only stand up and sit down? I'm bad at languages.
He's scared. He's confused, Cry. It's okay.
Oh, okay. So I'm not
Clearly.
confused. He's confused. Okay.
Now, stand down before I summon all the powers I have at my disposal to put you in your place.
Mina's gonna lean into him, look at him, and be like, "Are you low, sir?"
What's it to you?
I think you have something that we want.
Impossible.
I doubt
The
that.
wig.
Well,
My wig? But this isn't my wig.
not today. It's not. It is now Kai's wig.
My wig.
No, this is my wig. Can't take it from me. I've made it myself.
Malia is going to take her rapier and just kind of just like point it right at him and then be like,
Oh.
"We are here for the Stone of Galore."
Oh.
I mean, why didn't you say so? So I gave it to one of the birds, and they left. They're not here anymore. They're gone.
Perception check. That sounds like bullshit.
Perception or insight?
Insight. Thank you.
Insight for me.
Beep beep boop. Beep beep boop.
A 7. He's telling the truth.
Seems like sounds right to me.
I think Mina is going to slam her hand against the wall and cast. She's got like a fun new thing that helps with intimidation.
Oh.
Cloak of Flies.
Okay.
Yep. And so it gives me advantage on intimidation checks, but disadvantage on all the other charisma checks. And she's gonna be like, "Stone of Galore, give it to us or die."
He looks up and she was like, "Oh my, you are a wonderful creature. I knew it wasn't just the horns. Look at what you've summoned around you. Do you not like my work as well?" And he like gestures over to the skeletons.
They seemed rather easy to dispatch.
But think about them in incredible numbers. I have almost a whole army at my disposal.
Stone.
I already said I gave it away. I gave it to one of the birds. If you head around the corner there, you'll probably be able to see them. Just if you go up the stairs, they're running away.
You gave it to a bird, and then it decided to kill you?
Well, yes. They said they were going to kill me unless I gave them the stone. I gave them the stone, and then they decided to kill me anyways. Turns out they're not very trustworthy. You can insight check if you'd like.
Yep.
Yeah.
With advantage because of the flies. I'll give you that because of the intimidation.
All right, cool. That's good because her insight's terrible.
17.
That's good. Thank you for advantage.
He's telling the truth.
I think he's telling the truth, guys.
Should we?
Yes, we need to go find that bird.
Haha, yes.
She points at the book with the skin spine.
Yeah, yes.
What
What?
is this? Why is
It's my spell book.
Why is it skin?
He like gestures at the skeletons and like the dead bodies and like leans out to the secret doorway, sees the other one open and points at the other skeletons. I'm a necromancer.
Oh, does that make sense?
It's my thing. It's what I do.
It's what I do.
All right, we need to go catch that bird. You're coming with us. And she like picks him up by the scruff of his...
No, I'm not good at running. Please leave me here. I have no wigs to make.
No, she takes him with them.
Oh, goodness. Okay. He's not going to resist for now, but you are more than welcome to attempt to take him away.
Cry is gonna grab the hand of a skeleton and like walk with it.
Yeah, sure. So
Come on, friend.
So you're gonna like head towards the stairs to the south there?
Yeah, the one that Kenko booked it out of.
Yeah, the one that you guys saw run away. So as you make your way in that direction, one of your old friends makes an appearance. A little gazer boy floats out in front of you. And it's going to cast a beam over at Malia, because that's just how this whole game works right now. Sorry, we're not done yet.
Gosh dang it!
Oh my god, where's Gazer?
Oh, better not hit my face.
So he's gonna roll his D4. It is the Dazing Ray. Roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw wisdom.
You failed the saving throw. This eyeball and blasts you with what looks like in Pokemon when someone gets hit with like Confuse Ray and your eyes go all. You have been charmed until his next turn.
Oh no!
And it goes and starts floating menacingly in your direction.
I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep the same turn order that we have. So Varus, you ended it. So Cry, you're the first on the list.
Good. I'm gonna get closer. Boop, 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 boop. I'll come right next to Malia, and I'm going to cast. If my spell sheet would please load. Thank you. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, why not? I'm just gonna shatter it.
Why not?
Why not, right?
Yeah, okay.
I'm here for a fun time, not a long time, so.
Clearly. Did you cast the spell?
I did.
What's the radius on that? I'm assuming you're putting it behind him somewhere.
I wanted to put it. Yeah.
Because it has a pretty large radius.
Yeah, it does, and I kind of wanted to blast it towards us so we can get closer, so we can freaking shank it.
Right, so like the ceilings in here are only about 10 feet high, so its floating, flying ability isn't necessarily helping it too much.
Mm-hmm.
But you cast your ability Shatter. DC 14 con save for it, so it makes a save, but that still means it's half damage.
Mm-hmm.
So the Shatter goes off, and in this enclosed space is incredibly loud, and you're like lost in the corner, like, oh my god, why? You're all pretty, like, if you were gonna make a perception check with hearing for the next couple turns, I'd say it's a disadvantage. Your ears are absolutely ringing.
It's Cry's favorite spell.
The gazer is like, its eye stalks wavering around, kind of like slavering a little bit. It's great. Cry, is there anything else you'd like to do except,
No.
I don't know, make all of your friends deaf in a
I want to
basement
stay
somewhere?
with my friends.
Yeah, so like
right here.
there's like little pieces of like rubble and dust and stuff are like shaken from the roof from where shatters hit. Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot
Malia,
radius sphere. I gotta remember that.
Malia, you're charmed. I'm sure.
Always.
Yes.
What happened?
You can't. Your speed is halved.
Okay.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls, but the little eyeball creature's so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Well, you can imagine hurting it.
No, never.
Oh, good. We have a new pet.
Oh, we've adopted it. Wonderful.
So, sorry, what do I do since I'm charmed?
That's pretty much it. You can move,
Okay.
and you can attack your friends
But don't do that.
because they're hurting your friends, but you're really confused right now.
Okay. I will be a pain in the butt, and I'll move down here and be like, wait! What are you doing? That's it.
At the end of your turn, whenever you say the end, you can remake that wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I shall do that.
Worse.
Didn't work. Didn't work. You're looking at your friends attacking your beautiful eyeball friend, and you can't understand why. This little shambly skeleton boy. Losser goes, kill the gross eyeball creature! And it shambles in this direction around Malia, and Malia, it's gonna attack your friend.
Oh no.
It hits, slicing off one of the eye stalks of the creature. The little gazer goes, and it's like bleeding profusely, this like weird purple eye core. Let's see which eye stalk that was. Ah, good, it's the charm one. No, that's not gonna happen again.
Sweet.
Mina, it's your go.
All right, I'm gonna scooch up here beside. Oh God, please don't hit me, Malia. Wait, is she considered an enemy right now?
No.
Okay, good.
It'd be roughly like neutral party.
All right, I'm gonna attack Mr. Geezer here. Can I hit him from here with Eldritch Blast? Is that okay, or is he behind cover?
No, you can hit him. He like has like, he's very small, and he's kind of floating around erratically. No, I think you're good. I think you can make it standard.
Cool. What's happening?
Line of sight there is pretty good. 14 absolutely hits.
Sweet. See ya.
Yeah. Again, Mina the murderer
Sorry,
tears open time and space and rends the little boy in front of you. Poor little gazer boy. Pops. All the purple eye core grossness and teeth like fall out, and it lands on the ground. Losser behind you goes, oh, well done. Well done. My, you are so powerful. Can I get your card?
Yes. I mean, it's gonna like.
Oh,
pull out
wonderful.
like a scrap of paper from the little nature book she has, just like a blank piece, just like
Yeah.
writes her name
So
on
do
it.
you pull out the book?
Yeah, probably.
To get the. He looks at it. Is that mine?
No, it's a good book. Yes. Do you have one?
Yes, I do. And in fact, it's a wonderful book. It has such great illustrations.
Yeah.
It's how I've decided what animals to reanimate.
Mm-hmm.
Very pet cemetery. So yeah. You tear it off, and what contact information do you give him?
I think she's gonna write Mina the Slayer at Troll Skull Manor. That's it. That's all she gets.
He takes it and he reads it. Oh, wonderful. And he tucks it into his little spell book, and he looks at you and says, thank you for all of your help. I will likely come calling.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Anyone who's watching this can make an insight check.
Yes, I would love to make an insight check on this creepy interaction.
Creepy weirdo.
13 Cry, Mina 11. Cry? Little, like, face-painted, wig-wearing necromancer of a halfling seems enamored with Mina.
2 boyfriends.
I'm so glad I didn't take a sip of my water.
Yeah.
This is a boyfriend. Oh.
Malia, I think you need to explain to Kai what her boyfriend is.
I
Oh,
want a boyfriend.
so much ringing and I have a headache. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, so the charm has faded from you by this point, but all of you are, like, still, you definitely have, like, the tinnitus ring in your ears from the shatter, the close-range shatter. Absolute definition of danger close. So and the skeletons in front of you are just kind of like, and Losser's just like beaming up at Mina, just like, what do you want to do? The
I
stone seems
want
to
to
be getting
go
away from
over
you.
here to the left because there's been a rat on this map for the past like 30 minutes.
But Kenku!
I want the.
I mean, there's a couple of rats over here, yeah.
Are they cool?
I mean, they are rats.
Cool
The tokens are there just as note. They're like scurrying around. They're not just standing still.
Cry's gonna pick one up!
You're gonna pick up the rat?
Yeah, she's gonna noodle it like a fish. She's gonna be like, "Gah!" and grab it.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Okay. Do I get advantage on rats?
No.
She should, though.
But no.
I should.
But no. A 10. It wriggles out from your hands and makes a mad dash towards a hole in the wall.
Kai, we have bird to chase.
Oh. She's gonna come back. Yep. She's gonna take the hand of the other skeleton. Let's go!
Oh my.
Now you have 2 skeleton hands. Oh, you mean of the skeleton? You're gonna like try to take it with you?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I did with the
okay.
other one too.
You're gonna bring them
Hold
outside?
hands with them.
Uh-huh. Okay.
This is going
Sure.
to go awful.
Wait, does this entrance go like outside, or like into another cellar?
You see stairs going upwards to an iron door. You also see 2 bodies of what looks to be some actual people slumped in the corner.
Boyfriends.
We have to go.
Yes, we have to go catch it.
Losser goes, "Oh, my poor apprentices. Life taken from them so soon."
Sounds like you can give it back.
I do have a spell for this. And he starts flipping through the book. "Thanks for all your help. I will come calling."
No, she still has it. She picks him up by the collar again.
Oh, no, wait, no. It's a matter of time. If I don't resurrect them now, it'll be, oh, okay. So you drag him up
He probably likes it.
to the top of the stairs. Well, you know, we're not gonna say anything about it. Yeah, you make note of like there's like extra bones and stuff in different rooms that like haven't been animated yet, and you make your way to the stairs and you start going up it. Reach the door. Do you wanna open it?
Yes.
Real quick before we head up there, Varys is going to grab that eye stalk that was cut off.
Sure. The eye stalk. You now have. Make note that you have a number 1 eye stalk.
No, it's the charm eye stock.
It was indeed the charm eye stalk. I don't think I've made note of which one that is for you guys yet, for like which number it is, but just right now, the number 1 or the charm eye stalk. Hang on, let me see what this says. Yeah. Okay. You go up the stairs and there's a door in front of you.
I push on the door.
You push.
Unless
On
it
the
looks like it's a
door.
pull door.
Oh my god.
The
I
door.
want it open!
The door easily pushes outwards into an alleyway. Back out into Waterdeep proper. Again, the rain is pouring as you come out. It's hard to see. Make me a perception check. Malia, you're the first one out. A 7.
Yeah.
Oh no. The rain. You really hope it hasn't covered the escape of this bird. It got away with the stone. Now what?
Fuck.
The rest of the party piles out from behind you. Losser, being pulled out in the rain, puts his book above his head and goes, "Oh! Does no one have an umbrella?
No.
I don't want to be out in the wet. There's a reason I was down there. It's so gross out."
It's getting gross there.
You don't live in Waterdeep if you don't like the rain, stupid.
Let's just stay inside, you stupid elf.
Cry didn't like that.
Neither did Mina.
I didn't like that. Ooh.
I'm sorry, what?
Is he not a dumb elf?
No, he is a
half
very
elf.
smart elf, a half elf, as am I.
Oh, with the horns! I totally thought you were a tiefling. Little bit different, right? So, about the little bird getting away with the stone of galore and the key to so many millions of dragons.
Where would it be going?
Oh, am I to know?
You working with it?
Oh, I was not. It came and stole the stone from me.
Who did we know that the Kenku were working for when we found them at the cellar? Or the warehouse way back when?
Xanatharians. And also the
Sanitarium?
Gazer is a dead giveaway
Right.
of the Xanatharian Guild involvement.
Can Varys do a quick look around for like feathers that might have come off the thing or
Perceive for me, Varys.
Perceptione? Do a good one. That's not a
A
great
9. God, it's raining so hard. You really wish it wasn't raining so hard.
I just can't do a quick look around. I don't see anything.
You don't see, you're looking for feathers or tracks or traces of it.
Yeah, just anything.
You're
Give it a clue.
Nothing seems to be giving a clue right now. You're in this alley. Maybe if you walked out towards the main road?
Yeah, he'll kind of start. He doesn't want to get too far from the group, but yeah, he'll kind of head out a little bit in a direction and kind of look around a little bit.
Yeah, so you don't want to head too far out. I'm going to bring you guys onto the map of Waterdeep to kind of show where you're at. So, Dandy Mops, you guys know where that is. So you came out across the way, probably somewhere in Spoils Alley here, right? So if you like went around, maybe if you went to the wide way or something like that, you might be able to see something.
Wait, where'd we come out at again?
Somewhere on
Okay.
Spoils Alley here.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat. I'll bring up the map for you.
Yeah, he'll poke out kind of towards the wild way and do a little look around.
Roll me another perception check.
Another perception.
Chat. They're
That's a
around.
better one. That's a better number.
19. End of your vision, you see a shadow? It seems it might be that Kenku.
Guys,
It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
this way. Guys.
I have my skeleton boyfriend.
Wait, did you really bring the skeleton out?
I mean, I did.
I put it back!
What about?
The skeleton's...
Stay.
Why won't you accept him, Mom?
It's not me it's the noises.
It's not a phase, Mom. I love him.
I love him.
Rag rats.
Yeah, so like right on the edge here of like Quill Alley, you see like a Kenku, and it seems to like be looking furtively around. Are you trying to sneak up on it? Or are you like, what's going on here?
I just want to run at it and stab it.
Yeah, is it moving or is it just hanging out?
It's currently just standing still.
Just standing still? Okay. Yeah, can we like rush and tackle it?
Run up on
It's
it.
about 60 feet away.
Okay, so that's
And
further.
you can rush. You want to do it?
Let's
Well,
do it.
I could
Yeah.
I could
mean,
make
my
it.
speed's 30, so that'd have to be like a double move, but yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead real quick. I'm gonna put you guys back on this page. So go click your tokens and roll me turn order.
Oh god, I zoomed in real close. Zoom out a little bit, thank you, so I can see my boy.
Yeah, sorry, every time it switches, it kind of like... And now I'm missing a Kenku, hang on. Seller. Did I delete all the Kenku? Oh no.
PTSD from the game.
Turn.
Even just regular crows, it's... hear them squawking outside, gotta kill them.
Hiya!
Yeah. So you I'll put you back on the map. Sorry, this is so scuffed. Why won't it let me click this? Holy F. All right, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so you see it kind of at the edge there. Cry, you're dragging a little skeleton boyfriend, I guess.
My
You wanted a boyfriend, so now you
Now she has.
have one. So what would you like to do?
Little boyfriend, I want to be kind of, I don't want to do a magic loud time out here in the street. So what I'm gonna run up on it, and I want to stab it with my sickle.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So
Stab with sickles?
you
Slash
totally,
Okay.
totally.
I want to try and behead it.
Out here in the rain, Cry makes a mad dash with her sickle,
And my boyfriend.
and your boyfriend dragging him along behind you. I think because the skeleton is not really sure what's happening here and hasn't been ordered to do anything, it's not super sure what to do, and it's kind of slowing you down. The Kenku notices you, running at it, and begins to make haste away. And now we start our chase scene.
Why can't you
So
guys
Cry-
ever use sneak opportunities?
Cry,
I'm stupid.
Cry, roll me a d20.
Oh,
A 20. Nothing crazy happens, but you're able to start running in that direction. It starts running away from you as well. So you're basically keeping pace with it at this point in time with your sickle out, running down the road, dragging your skeleton boyfriend. It is also running away from you. So we have this moment of just Cries like, ah! And that skeleton's just like shuffling behind. Kind of like, you know, like Ed, Edd and Eddy, where Ed like basically turns flat like this and is just like running with, yeah, that's it. Arms flopping at its side. Yeah. Gloucester's like, oh, don't run so quickly, he'll fall apart. And you now started to take off down Quill Alley. The Kenku just starts running again. Varus, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna chase after him.
Absolutely. Roll me a d20.
D20, gotcha. Our D20, go. Oof.
A 4. Wait, what happened here? Oh no, I lost all my things. Oh, there it is. Okay. As you get closer and closer to the Kenku, oh no, you watch as it like leaps over some barrels and then like dodges underneath a cart and jumps over another crate. Make a dexterity or acrobatics check.
I will do acrobatics.
16, you're able to basically mimic the Kenku and its movements over and under and around this obstacle in front of you, and you continue forward chasing it. You're able to match its pace. I believe, though, you get past Cry because Cry is running but dragging a skeleton along with her.
You have to run.
Malia, your go.
I am going to chase, but would I
Malia,
have...
you have the opportunity to actually catch this guy.
Yes, because I can use my bonus cunning action to dash.
Yeah, you can double dash.
Oh, I'm gonna double dash this stupid bird.
Roll me a d20. Okay, now roll me an acrobatics check. 23. Even more deftly than Varus navigated the maze of the boxes, the barrels, and the cart, you make your way over it as swift as the elf that probably formerly wore these boots was. And you get closer and closer. And I think because it's 30, you are 30 feet behind the Kenku, and you see it, its eyes wide, its mouth kind of parted in surprise, and you make note that in its weirdly feathered hand, it seems to be holding a stone of some kind. It takes a turn, and it's now Mina's turn.
I think it is out of line of sight now.
It is for you, yes.
Yep. All right. Well, we're going after it then, I guess.
Yeah, so it's now made it's for Malia, Cry, and Varus, you see it make a left-hand turn down Nethpranter Street.
Oh, dear. All right. You want that roll 20, that D20?
Please and thank you.
Gotcha. On it.
Thanks for the reminder. Nothing crazy happens. Good job. If you want to make your way across the same barrel location, you can roll the intelligence check if you want. I would chose the acrobatics because it's better for them.
Oh, okay. Intelligence check.
Yes.
I don't know if that's any better for me.
Either way. So if you want to do acrobatics or intelligence.
No, they're the exact same. Cool. I'm a trip and fall.
Mina, you watch as Malia definitely jumps over these things and you try to hop the first barrel, get caught, and straight onto the ground. Oh, you're going to be sore. Losser runs up behind you. Oh, mistress, let me carry you. And he tries to pick you up with one arm, under one arm. We'll get him together.
Thank you.
And he picks you up and he's like, oh, ah. He's not very strong,
No.
but he does help you to your feet.
Oh,
And you continue to
nice.
make your way running down the street here. Okay, Cry. It's your go. Roll me a d20.
Okay.
15. Yeah, nothing crazy happens. So you're able to make it to the end of Nethpranter Street and take that same left if you'd like.
Yes, and she's gonna look at her skeleton boyfriend and be like, I think we have to break up and let go.
As soon as you let go of his hand, it's just like and it just stops moving.
Don't cry.
And then Losser, you hear Losser yell, Frederick, keep running! And he goes, and he follows behind you.
Cute. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to catch up to this stupid.
Yeah, so you're able to do, you have an action now as well. So you've run, you've done your movement, you're getting closer, you're catching up to Malia, right? In your movement here, you're trying to catch up to Malia. You can dash and get close to Malia, or you can use your action to do something here on Nethpranter Street.
I'm so afraid to use magic. I don't want to get in trouble or cause attention. So I'll dash to get
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 12.
From what you can tell, the place is empty.
Oh, then I'm going to shoot a fucking firebolt at it.
Go for it. So as you're running, you conjure the firebolt and you shoot it off towards the Kenku, but while you're running, it kind of jostles you a little bit, and it slams into a wall of a storefront, shattering some glass. But you continue the chase.
I'm going to keep running. I'm going to run a little faster. It's like, I didn't do that.
Varys, it's your go.
All right. Can I see the Kenku? Am I within range to take
As you
a
finish
shot?
your movement, you turn your left on Nethpranter Street and you're able to see him.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might take a shot at him with the bow if I can.
Go for it.
All right.
It's hard to see, but you can definitely make the shot.
All right, eat some of this bird.
Okay, 14. Let me find, where's this stupid character sheet? It's enough.
It's
Roll me
enough.
damage.
Yeah.
11 damage. Slams into the bird. You have 2 attacks.
I have 2 attacks. Oh. I'll do it again.
Again!
Again. That's even better.
That's a crit.
Woo!
Go for it. Roll me some damage. It's 29. Holy F. 8 more damage. Both arrows thump, thump, directly into the back of this Kenku, and it careens forward, and we get the slow motion of the stone falling out of its grasp. But even before it hits the ground, it's caught by another stupid bird! And the
God
bird
bless it.
takes off down Slipstone Street.
Excuse me?
Pardon?
We're gonna kill all the birds in this city.
Malia, it's your turn. The bird died 30 feet in front of you by 2 well-placed shots from Varys, but the stone was tossed probably 20 feet in front of it and caught by an accomplice. And it has taken a left down Slipstone Street and has continued to run away.
I chase it.
You using all of your dashes?
So if I do 60 feet, would I be within melee range of it?
So it's going to dash, right? It catches the stone and it continues to dash. It's 20 feet in front of you there, plus another 60 feet. So it's 80 total feet in front of you right now.
Okay.
Like, all of this is quote-unquote happening simultaneously in a chase, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the total amount of movement you'd have to catch up to it right now is 80.
Okay. So I'll have to double dash to get the 90.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay,
So
double
you
dash.
can catch up to it. But also roll me a d20.
Okay. I'm so scared every time you ask that.
17. Yeah, nothing happens. So you run your 90 feet careening down Slipstone Street, maybe sliding a little bit on the wet cobblestones.
On the slippy stones?
On the slippy stones. Ah, that's good. I like that. That's good. And you continue running after it. You're able to match its pace. And it sees you there. It's, and it keeps running. Okay. Mina, your go.
It's so far away.
It is very far away now.
Can I see it? No, I'm not going to cast Fireball. I'm not going to do it.
With you having to be, like, picked up somewhere here around Quill Alley, you probably notice them running down Slipstone Street directly opposite you on the other side. You, like, get up and look over, and you see both Mina and the bird running down the street the other way.
Do I know if there's any shortcuts around the direction they're running?
So you have the map right now in front of you, right?
Yeah.
You see, like, where Quill Alley is, and I'll ping it again. This is about where you fell.
Oh gosh, hang on, reping it. Oh, there we go, I found it.
Right there.
Yep.
They're here. So it was okay. I'll map it out real quick. So you guys ran down this way, and then he ran this way, and then was running this way, and then now you see them over here somewhere. And I know it's a bunch of feet. I'm ignoring that. So
That's cool. None of it showed up on my map.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's super weird. It says show. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So you're at the intersection of the Wide Way and Quill Alley.
Yes.
You see them at the intersection of the Wide Way and Slipstone Street.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to try and run down whatever that street is there in the middle and catch up to, or should I run to the high road and go around? Are they headed towards the high road or the opposite way?
They're headed towards the high road.
Can I get that way? Oh, no, I can't. There's a bunch of houses. Okay, down that road. Yep.
Yeah. So you start running that way.
Oh.
Roll me a d20.
Alrighty. Ooh,
A 3.
Nina's struggling, guys. She doesn't do well in chases.
Even though the rest of the place has been absolutely empty, and for whatever reason, 2 laborers moving a very large and intricate stained glass window across the way. And you're going to have to break your way through it. Roll me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Oh, gosh.
Yep.
Okay.
To leap through the window.
Oh, no.
A 16. We get the look and you see it. Oh no! And you jump and cradle yourself and smash through the window and continue running on the other side. The 2 laborers looking around. What's going on now? And Loster's like, "Run, mistress, run!" As he shuffles along behind you.
Oh my god. Oh, I love my little NPC.
You guys have adopted everyone.
They're all ours.
Cry, it's your go. You have quite a ways to go to get down the end of Nethpranter Street here.
And he
You
took
could probably get to the end of Nethpranter and, like, see them towards the end of Slipstone.
Okay, I want to do that so that I can fire another spell at him.
Go for it. And roll me a d20.
Okay, I'll roll you a d20, sure. Oop.
4. So it looks like, again, you might have to navigate through some stuff. Roll me intelligence or dexterity. 19. Yeah, easily. You pick your way through it, and you get to the end of the street, summoning the firebolt in your hand. And
Pew!
you release it. This one goes a little bit wild and slams into another shop.
Whew, we're distracted.
Shattering outwards. Another window. You hear a voice from inside. Oh, Gerald, what was that?
Shit. She's gonna keep running.
Okay. Yeah, so you continue the chase. The Kenku now. I mean, Molly, you're technically matching its speed, so on your turn you're going to be able to do something, but you're matching it on the high road here, right? So it makes its way onto the high road, and it seems to be trying to get to somewhere. It runs inside an old tower, getting up the stairs, slamming the door in your face, and you hear a ka-chunk as the door locks behind it.
I don't think I can pick that one.
I mean, you could try.
Well, you can certainly try, and you will be able to try next time. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Waterdeep Dragon Heist, episode 15. The chase has maybe concluded. In the dark, rainy evening here in Waterdeep, I'm sure nothing bad will happen after shooting off a bunch of fireballs, breaking windows, and otherwise bringing skeletons out into Waterdeep proper. I can't imagine any of this ending poorly. So thank you for tuning in tonight, guys. I do appreciate it. I know this was a very combat-heavy day today, but that was actually like a true dungeon. We did a dungeon.
That was
It
so
was a short
fun.
one, but we did a dungeon. So that was a whole lot of fun. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. I super duper appreciate it. Let's do some shout outs, shall we? Mike, where can the people find you at?
Hello, everybody. I am No Dice Mike. I am a cartoonist and illustrator. You can find my work at nodicemike.com. There you can find information on my Patreon, commissions, social media, all the stuff that you need to find me. I'm also super active on Instagram more than pretty much anything else. So that's instagram.com/nodicemike. You can find me there. Thanks.
Thank you, Mike. Stella!
Hello.
Where can people
hello.
find you at?
Hi, I am Stella Luna. Stella Luna here on Twitch, Stella Luna_TV on Twitter. I'm a variety streamer. I do various kinds of artsy fartsy things, doodles, and Dungeons and Dragons. Do you like Pokemon? Do you like sci-fi? We do those kind of D&D over at my channel.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Dungeon Dame, where can the people find you at?
Hey guys, you can find me here on my Twitch at Dungeon_Dame, also on Twitter or Instagram with the same name, or you can find me here playing D&D on RunawayRobot stream or on Stella Luna's stream every other Friday.
Excellent. Thank you. Bravo.
Hi guys, you can find me at Bravo. That's with 5 R's, so BRRRRRAVO. Sorry about that. Here on Twitch as well as Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, all that good stuff. I am right now. I just re-downloaded Gwent, so I'm going to be playing that a lot on stream. So if you ever want to play with me, let me know. But as well, I will be over at Nick Kibble's channel every Wednesday at 6:30 for NPC Lab, and here every Sunday for Waterdeep as well. So just come find me, come hang out with me. Love you. Bye.
Thanks, Bravo. Hi, I'm RunawayRobot. It's my channel, so you probably know that already. Biggest thing right now, I'm a variety streamer here on the channel. We've been going through Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and it's been amazing. It's basically waifu Pokemon edition where we try to catch them all, and it's been a wonderful experience. We also are going to be doing our second D&D show, DieFall Cyprus. We'll be doing tomorrow night because this next weekend, I'm going to be out of town at Dragon Con. So if you're around the Atlanta area and going to Dragon Con, hit me up on Twitter. I'm going to be around, and we can hang out and play Dungeons & Dragons or other tabletop games or go to panels and things like that because that's what I'll be doing while I'm there. If you guys liked what you see and you like what you hear, follow this channel and every other channel here from all of our lovely cast members. So next week we won't have Dragon Heist. I apologize for that because I will be out of town doing the con thing, but in 2 weeks we will definitely have more Waterdeep Dragon Heist here on the channel, and I hope to see you all there. If you'd like to join up on the Discord and you want to talk to us, the cast members, or to anyone else, you can go ahead and do that. I'll drop the link in the chat here. We have a little discussion channel, and show us your favorite moment. Get us a clip, tell us a good time, etc., etc. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I super duper appreciate it. And until next time, later.